What's up, YouTubers? Just going live to just address a little. First of all, Space Man, do you honestly think I only apologize because I think I'm going to hell? Coming from somebody who said they don't believe in hell either. That's what you said. First of all, buddy, you're wrong. You're wrong. I don't think I'm going to hell. Jesus Christ, you got more of a chance of going to hell than I do. That's for certain. That is for certain. And when are you ever going to get it through your head that I am not? When are you ever going to admit that I said right before that freaking video where she's putting up trying to act like I'm mad that you're there and interrogating you? My exact words before it was, I think it's so nice that you're going and supporting fellow YouTubers, people that you've met here. I really appreciate that. And that I teased, when is your intelligence going to kick in? Really? And you know the other day I didn't drop you because you were talking about fucking saying the Holocaust was fake. And I mean, I think you really should go in front of all those people. You know what your hell is going to be? Your hell is going to be sitting there in front of 6 million people that were killed during the Holocaust. Every single one of them, not only Jews, every single one of them. And you're going to have to sit there and explain why you think their death was fake because of two people who wrote a book. Two people. Not only do you say, well, the victors write history. Oh, you think the Jews won? Or are you saying that every other country is lying? Really? Are you? I mean, that's the most ridiculous shit. And I mean, that is just anyone's going to hell. It is you. Because you lie. You backstab your friends. And you literally put credence into somebody who she didn't kick you off the stream, you and Secular. She ended the stream when Secular asked her when was the last time she ever worked, because she was hinting that she needed $60 for gummies. You think, are you that hard up that you literally believe that shit out of her mouth that you're gonna say, oh, she's tried to get along with me. She has never tried to get along with anyone. Only when she's trying to create drama and shit in people's lives. And that's the bottom line. And for this stupid shit going on about I clone myself, and then I get a message from Byron saying, you know better than saying I cloned you because I have a big heart unlike you. I really would love for you to explain to me why you're conversing with stock accounts that are lying. Like I ever had a conversation with Janice Dickinson and told her I hate June and Black Tulsa and 1920. I don't know what the fuck that weirdo's talking about. But you are entertaining. That's not having a big heart. I never did a live stream saying Ms. Cash and stole your stimulus check. Come on, show it to me then. You cannot continue to slander and pretend to have a good heart. That is not a good hearted person. I'm sorry, it isn't. I'm just clearing things up. I'm not bad mouthing you. I'm just saying, Byron, I know you're a smart person. Honest. When have I ever said anything bad about you? Honestly. Really? When? I feel bad for you because you're being conned by people that you trust. Telling you I called you the N word. Your own woman telling you that. He knows I didn't badmouth either one of you. And I have been unmodding people. Because as I told you, first of all, I hadn't unmodded you until you started your shit too. But Passion wouldn't mod me. You know why? She knew damn well there was going to be a shitload of clones in her. And she didn't want to give me the ability to have any control. She knew what she was doing the whole time. And that's sad because I really like her. And I think that's bullshit. Who's sad? Terrible people. Terrible people. Oh, oh, yeah, it's proof that I'm cloning myself because I told you that I have a cloning. Absolute proof. That is proof beyond belief. Really, come on. And I always liked you because you were one of the first people that had said something about me. Well, so I'm just really shocked at your behavior right now. It's kind of shitty. Just saying. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm not. I mean, it's sitting there leaving really shitty comments up on your line video there. And it's just so not kind. Yeah. Um, I have to laugh about Catwoman over there and her lies and manipulating people for money. That's pretty gross. Keep talking about something. Trying to make other guys jealous and she's gonna call this other guy for money. Ugh. Oh, and here's another thing for you. I didn't put that picture up, Spaceman, when you're sitting there calling me a bitch. I didn't put that picture up. In fact, the first time that someone had come into my life with that as their avatar, I deleted it and told Debbie about it. It was somebody else who put that up. Not me. Hi Ben, how are you? It was somebody else who put that up. And you can clearly tell the same way that when you see her in her live stream and it says cray cray right under it in that little box, that's there in that picture. He wasn't wearing beige. That's not fair. And you know what? Bottom line is my point is stop blaming me for everything, Space Man. Seriously. Would you please? You're starting to sound so desperate for attention from her. I mean, I'm not saying it. I never told anybody they couldn't go to other lines. That's ridiculous. Oh, God. I've never seen somebody end a line so fast because somebody asked them, when was the last time they were? How you doing, Ben? I hope you're doing okay. I haven't seen you for a while. You want me to drop the link? You want to come up? You know, it's late. I could wish I had weed, but I don't have a bunch of guys that fucking cash at me. Um, blaming me for putting that up. But he just because it was on my. And you know what? That's after she sat there calling everybody a whore. I mean, and telling me I was gonna go to hell and shit. And you're telling me I'm a bit, god damn, could you be more desperate for fucking a, a little bit of attention? You know? And yeah, I do think it's kind of mean that one of my ex mods has a live stream and doesn't converse with me. I never did anything to him. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm just saying. That's all. That's all. I'm not bashing people. I'm just saying you get to know who your friends are. You know? Hi, Ben.
Hey, buddy. Your audio is low. I can barely hear you.
You can barely hear me?
Yeah, you're low. You're real low.
I don't know why. There's something wrong. I think it's because I dropped my phone the other day, and right near where the microphone is, it has like this big crack in it. I'm gonna have to get another phone, I think. Can't hear me though. No, let me see if my let me doesn't hold on. Yeah, but you should be alright. You still can't hear me good? You know why it is? It's because my phone is so far away from me. Because this, can you hear me any better?
No. Yeah, I
Got
can
it.
hear you. You're getting better. I've got my volume turned all the way
See, I
up.
can barely hear you actually.
The way up. You should be loud. Like you should be yelling across the room. I should be able to hear.
I can't hear you. Yeah, it's too bad.
I'm good.
Let me see. Speakerphone. Do you hear me any better? No. How about now? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get another phone. Summer. Ben? Oh, he left, I guess. I don't know. Summer. Am I still really low? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. Somebody else has said that too. Where'd you go, man? I wanted to hear how you're doing. I haven't talked to you for a while, you know. Still there. Ben. Dead. Mhm. It's I don't know where you went, but it's sad. I wasn't gonna like hang out long anyway. I just wanted really to address that whole that you know. So when Fabian was saying you gotta apologize to her, you gotta apologize. So I apologized, even though I really didn't do anything wrong at all. But I thought, well, I'll apologize just for any arguing we've done at all in the past. And what is her response? Fuck you, you're blocked. That's after getting along. Yeah, I think. And here's the thing too. I have like friends who sit there and say that I like drama, I like drama, I like drama, but they don't. I think really when you're talking behind somebody's back, your friends, and you block them from your live stream stuff, I think really that people who like drama, they like to hurt people's feelings because they know it's going to, and they like to embarrass people openly, and I think those are the people who like drama, to be honest with you. So, you know, people who convert their stock accounts, let them stay live and shit. Those are the people who like drama and cause problems. I'm not. And there's not one day in my life I'm afraid I'm going to go to hell. Not one day. But I'm pretty certain the reason why you don't believe in hell is because you don't want to be afraid you're going there.
So,
Hello? Can you hear me any
yeah.
better?
Well,
Good. All right,
I
good.
hear volume and okay.
I can put your mouth closer to the phone. Hello? I can't hear you at all. I don't know if you're talking or if you're just not saying anything.
I'm gonna talk. Hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Where have you been? What's been going on?
Man, if
Hello?
I back into my do it. We'll see.
I don't know if it's me or
Yeah.
like you're like flat going in and out, going in and out. Is it the Wi-Fi near where you are, or could it be? No, I don't know. That's too bad. I wanted to know how you've been, but yeah. It's all right. 'Cause I really didn't have too much that I really wanted to, like it wasn't like a major live stream right now. I don't know if you've noticed a lot then that a lot of the same people aren't here. Apparently, they all go to a different live stream that I'm not invited to, and they think I'm cruel. So funny. I'd never do that to somebody. I could never. And that's why I end up letting people back into my live streams because I can't be that cruel. You know that? And then they get mad because I can't be that cruel. And then they're that cruel. And they call me cruel. They are mad at me because I can't be cruel. Call me evil. And they're cruel. That's hypocrisy. That's hypocrisy. You won't block that person. You won't not forgive that person. You are evil, evil. And then they kick me into the curb and they just don't even realize how hypocritical that is. Spaceman, he thinks everything that's done is done by me. He doesn't even admit he was backstabbing me for 3 weeks. Nobody points it out to him. Nobody thinks it's a big deal, but I'm evil. I'm the one going to hell. Oh God. You know what? There's very few nice people who are honest and have integrity and actually consider other people's feelings. And unfortunately, for me, that's what I do. And it seems to offend some people. So they try and try and try with all their might to make me look like the bad person. And they may succeed in that, but not to me. That's why I don't do things because I'm afraid of going to hell. Man, I'm never afraid of going to hell. Never. Oh, maybe I do things because you know what? Because yeah, anybody who thinks that 6 million people didn't really die is not somebody I want in my life anyway. You know that? No, you're not blocked, and I don't even know if that's really you, Debbie. I really don't know if it is. I don't do that, people. I'm all about, you know, yes, you can. Is it really you though? I mean, I'm gonna just take the risk because I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. You know, and I did mean that apology, and I meant everything that was going on in that in Nitty's room. I really, honest to God, thought you were gonna go back and look at that apology, or maybe you had already seen it, and that things were gonna be okay. I really did. All right, I believe you. Thank you. Um, yeah, I honest to God, I didn't just say that just to say it. You know me. If I just said that just to say it, Debbie, then I would have said it a long time ago. But I didn't say it just to say it. I said it because I thought out what I wanted to say, how I wanted it to be, and I did mean it. I certainly, certainly, if I was just saying it, could have said it so long ago. I said it because I felt that way. And I was really disappointed when you told me to F off and stuff. I just thought things could have gone differently. You know? I don't even hate you. I don't even hate you. I just don't even want to hate anybody. I just freaking get along with people. You know, and I'm sorry if I've said things that are insulting. Everybody has said things insulting, but no matter how hard I try with you, you just seem to not like me. So maybe we both are just having some kind of a mess. No, no. I wicked wish I had weed. I know you're gonna get up here and have weed and make me jealous. Make me jealous. Ugh, God, can I take care of my house apart looking for Christine? I don't think I have it. Okay. All right. I mean, I really hope you are gonna come up because I really would love to talk to you. 'Cause I'm not lying when I tell you I don't hate you. Honestly, I do not hate you. I don't even dislike you. Hi, Ben. I was saying about Debbie, like I really hope she is really gonna come up because I think that we should talk. I don't know. Anyway, Ben, have you found an apartment? Have you been you're still living over there with your ex? I hope everything's going well with you. Jesus, it's cold in here now. I had to I had gotten this other air conditioner, but then Can you see the link in the room? I put it right. I don't know. Um, I got this other air conditioner, but it was so hot in here that I think it was making my dog not feel good. And Ben done make money. Ben done make money. Oh my god, that's funny. It was making my dog not feel that great. It was hot, so hot. Even my cat, even me, I wasn't feeling that good. I don't know. Maybe she just wanted to see if she was lost. I don't know. Or maybe she's coming back. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. La 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 la. So did you move Ben or what? Oh, you know what? There's something weird under my. What is that? What the fuck? I gotta go to the doctor.
Hey,
Hi Ben.
hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Okay, now we're good with the sound.
Yeah, now I can hear you good. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Is it
doubling
really,
again.
Debbie? Hello?
All right, I'm
Oh,
out of here.
hello.
Talk to your friend. Good.
Okay,
Peace.
Ben. All
Love you.
right.
Peace. I'll be in
All
the
right.
chat. I'll be in the chat. I'll
Love
be
you
here.
too,
Go.
Ben. All right.
Yeah. Gotcha.
All
Gotcha.
right. Ben,
Don't
I can
forget though,
barely
I
hear
love you,
you.
buddy. I love you,
Love
man.
you too,
Keep
Ben.
fighting. All right. See you.
All right. Hi, Debbie.
Hey,
How you
I'm like
doing?
it's really pretty
I'm so
good.
glad
I'm
it's
like it's
you and
really me.
not a porn bomber. Thank God.
No, no.
You never know anymore. You know what I mean?
No, I know. I'm surprised nobody hasn't gotten me yet, but I don't really let nobody on my panel.
No, now that's new for you, letting people up.
Yeah, I know. I don't really do that. But no, I just wanted you to know like I'm not mad at you. It's just like like it just seemed like, people were trying to make, Bruce Spaceman like Matt like upset with me, and I'm like, I don't know.
No,
Maybe I
I
took
said
it
to
the wrong
him,
way.
yeah, I said to him right before, the part where you're showing in your video, I was teasing him, but I said to him, like, if you looked at the live stream, I don't know if the live chat came up with it, but people were like teasing him too. So, but right before, I said, I think it's nice that because I had seen, other people from the live stream supporting other people. And I said, I think it's nice that he's supporting fellow YouTubers and that he has, met from here and that everybody was supporting each other. And I really appreciate that. And then I started to tease him. I didn't say he couldn't go to your channel. And I did go to your channel. I was there for that live stream, that 15-hour one that you had. And I did mean that apology. I didn't just say it because I was afraid of going to hell. You know what I mean? I know you didn't say that, but I'm saying I
Yeah,
did
I was
mean
just really mad that day because people were like attacking Elaine, and I just didn't understand why they started attacking her the way. So I was just like really mad when I did that,
no, I
when I
mean
did that
I
live.
think it was like 2 days ago, and I put that. Remember when Nitty had that like, um, at the end of his live stream, everybody was like getting along. It was like a love fest going on, and were you in there? Was that you in there?
Yeah, because he was like, even you, cray cray.
Yeah,
I was
and he said
cracking.
me and stuff. I thought that was really nice and stuff. And
Yeah.
I had put the apology before that, so I thought, oh well, maybe she saw it, and that's why she's talking to me in here. And then when I saw that video and the comment that you had said, I was really shocked. And then when I heard, you know, Bruce today telling you, I just said it because I thought I was going to hell. I mean, I don't think I'm going to hell. I think I'm a good person, and contrary to popular belief, but you know, I think I am, and I really meant it. I thought out what I was going to say and how I wanted to word it, and I really hope that you took it to heart. And then I don't know if somebody told you I didn't mean it, but I did mean it, and I do mean it still. I don't even dislike you.
I know, that's why I was like, I'm like, I
You
goes,
sound
I
okay.
was like, I was trying with Tracy, like, I don't dislike you either. Like, I hate fighting with people,
Yeah,
you
I got
know.
that money when you put that comment on the Kofi or whatever, Deathbed, whatever, that song. I thought that was gonna like be, and I wasn't saying,
I did do that for you. And then I think that was the night that I seen all that stuff. So I was like,
no, that was after we had fought, and then I said, you don't notice the knife videos, and so I put a link to it, and then you said
yeah,
you hate fighting. Yeah, and so I said, me too. I said, I'm gonna take down my videos. I said, even if you don't take down yours. And then, Spaceman um, said that um, I only said it so I could get you to take down your videos. But I didn't, because I said to you I was taking mine down anyway. I'll take mine out anyway, you know? So
right.
it wasn't about that. It was a genuine. That was genuine. What I was saying in that video was genuine. When I heard you playing that song that I think is like so obscure and not a lot of people know it, I was like
Yeah, I know. I
so
love that
moved.
song.
Me too. Jose's been listening to it a lot lately too, you know, because he lost his brother, and I just,
Yeah, it has a lot of meaning in that. I
it
love it.
really does. It's so
Yeah.
sad too, though. I'm sorry
But
if it
like
bothers.
I don't want you and Spaceman fight and I feel bad.
But you know what, Demi? That really doesn't have anything to do with you, because this is the thing. I went back and I looked. Well, somebody had told me go look at some comments, and I went back and I looked, and he was talking behind my back, to Rachel. And yes, I have since let Rachel in, but I'm just really serious when I say about being on this road to forgiveness and accountability, even my own, you know? So,
Right.
yeah, and I
I know
understand
that's
some
what I
people.
want to do too. Like I'm sick of all this,
Me
all the
too.
fighting and it'd be such a happier place if we could just all get along and
And that's what I thought, like we were heading towards. And I'm sorry, Ben, I'm not ignoring what you're saying. This is a really necessary conversation that me and Debbie are having. So I'm listening, I'm reading your comments, and I'm sorry that I'm blabbing to death, but I have to have this conversation with Debbie because, I mean,
yeah, my phone's gonna probably die pretty soon, so I can't be on too long. But I just wanted to tell you, like, I don't dislike you, but I just felt like people were like, Bobbles talking about me and stuff, and I'm like,
well,
what
she
did I do?
hadn't though. Well, she hadn't talked about you at all. And then you made that video where you were like in a bad mood about Elaine. And I didn't, I don't know Elaine. I didn't say anything about Elaine. I was just in the room. I don't know her. And that was between, the people that were in there that were sharing the picture. I have no, um, you know, I didn't have anything to do with that. And then when Spaceman was saying about, just he seems to be really. I just couldn't understand that he was saying things behind my back 3 weeks ago. And that I don't even think you guys knew each other. That's almost 4 weeks ago now. And I don't even think you guys were having conversations a month ago. I think you guys recently,
Yeah.
just within the last 2 weeks. And so that's what I was really mad at. I'm not mad at him for going there. I thought that was really kind of him. And I, I was ready to go to your live streams and stuff too. And for a long time though, I've been blocked from your room. So that's why I couldn't comment. Nobody could see any comments I made, not even Tiffany or Miss Passion or any of them. And
Yeah, I unblocked you. I just got upset. Like, I got, like when I get like in upset moods and stuff like that, like, I take stuff to heart, I think, too much. You know what I mean? And I get
I
upset
do.
really quick.
I do know what you mean. Because I do the same
Yeah.
thing. Just because I think when you've gone through a lot of things like losing people and, you know, just, I don't know, just a lot of sadness in life, that it's easy to
Yeah, with
take
my
things.
nephew and him being sick and
Yeah,
my
everything.
dad's my dad's death anniversary came up and my ex-husband. So it's just like been like a horrible last couple months.
Matt, tell me
So
about it. I know, you know. I mean, we both have seen. Sometimes people. It seems like good people always get the worst end of the stick. You know.
uh-oh. Hold on real quick.
Yeah.
Hey Tracy, I'm gonna, if you're still on, I'll come back on. My mom's out here with the puppy. I don't want her listening to me.
Okay. Okay. I hear you.
Okay.
All right.
All
All
right.
right.
I'll come
All
back
right.
on though. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks. I'm glad we talked. All right. Bye. Jockey for your spot, people, because if it ain't good, you're gonna be getting cold. What does that mean, Ben? Santa Claus or? Oh, to the face, talk to the face. Yeah, you mean like, yeah, I just wish that Spaceman would have just told me that he didn't really like me. Because that's how I felt. And then just for, a while, I've been friends with him, and I just didn't realize that, so when somebody had said, take a look at this, I was really hurt then. And I don't know if you noticed that Ace hasn't been around, and I feel like I really hope that she's just taking a break and she's not mad at me about something because I love Ace to pieces. And um, prudently, I mean, I really, really, really like these people, and I'm not mad. That's the thing, see, because I couldn't get that mad. I can't get that mad at them because I'm not mad at them. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get along. That's all, then. I just want people to get along. No, she didn't love me. And didn't love me. Thought like we were like that, but I don't think so, Ben. You know? I really sincerely hope everything's going good for you, Ben, though. You've been good. I mean, you've been a good friend. I know we had like a little bit of a rough start in the beginning, right? I think we all kind of did in the beginning when you don't know people and then you get to know them and they're all right. But for a little while there, we had a little bit of a rough spot. But I just don't. I just want to get along with people. And it makes things so. I think at the end of the day, we're all going through things, and everybody has their own things going on and their own stories. And I don't mean stories like fake stories. I mean their life stories, their testimonies of life. And until you actually talk to the person and learn about them and find out what they're going through, nobody's nobody's in any. Hi, Ollie, how are you? I think, until you really talk to somebody, I don't think, even when you do really talk to them, I think that, okay, Ollie, thank you. I think, that it's so much better to, if you have like an issue with somebody, to talk to them personally. Um, but, because, it hurts when enemies say things, but it hurts even more when friends say something. Ollie's a nice person, Ben. I don't know if you've met my friend Ollie before. One thing, you have one thing to tell me, or you have one thing? I'm so confused about the one thing. Even like, I've been so, yeah, like I was saying, like it hurts when people you don't know say things, but when somebody that you do know says something and you think it's a friend, that hurts even more. And it's tough, tough. I think at the end of the day, we all just want to get along. That's what I hope for anyway. I really do. I still don't understand one thing. one, and sometimes, someone people or some people just have to stay away from some communities. It's not healthy. I'm guilty. You're right. You are right. And I understand. I understand absolutely what you're saying, and um, it's sad when people they don't realize that while going there and then feeding into stuff that they become toxic themselves, you know. And I'm probably guilty of it myself too. I'm sure. I'm pretty certain. But I thought we were all going in a really good direction, and I'm glad Debbie just came up. That really, because that's been bothering me. Because I do like her, and it is mentally draining. And yeah, miss him every day. But whatever, I'll see him over there. Who? Ben? Who? Ben? What do you mean? You miss him every day, but you'll see him over there. What do you mean? Tell me what you mean, Ben. Please. Yeah, I felt like we were all kind of going in a good direction because, people who hadn't gotten along were getting along and everything. So I thought that was really good. Um, that's why I was shocked to find that, it seems like, I don't know who you mean, Ben. You miss him every day, but you'll see him over there. Who? Over where? Over here, over there. What should I read? How have you been, Ollie? You haven't done any live streams since that last one, right? I'm actually bummed about Byron and Miss Passion. Oh, yeah, I know, right? Doesn't it always just seem like just yesterday, like when you lost somebody, like It really does. My sister, she passed away in 1984, and so amazing to me that that was 37 years. Is it 37 years ago? My God, yeah, 37 years ago. Yes, I am gonna lose this life soon because I feel like that is that it's a good thing. First of all, I want people to know that Debbie and I have talked. And yes, in the beginning of the live stream, maybe I wasn't that polite to Debbie in the beginning because I was so mad that I had just seen what I saw that Spaceman was saying that I was going to, I like have fake apologies because I said I'm afraid of going to hell. It just was like, why would she buy into that? But I'm so glad that she came here to find out. Yes, I can absolutely. That she came to, find out for herself and talk to me, like straight from the horse's mouth, kind of, because I really did mean that apology. I didn't say it because I was afraid of going anywhere. So I'm so glad that she came over here. So glad. That speaks miles for her, too. Like, that's just such a good gesture that she did when she came in here to talk. That's awesome. Awesome. I really don't dislike her. I really don't. If anything wasn't said with integrity, it was the mean thing, you know, that when me and her were fighting, those weren't true. Those were said with, malice and just lashing out at what was going on. But the nice things that I say, those are real. I wouldn't say those for I just
Good
wouldn't.
morning, SG.
Hi. Oh, you're so low.
I know I can't put my buds in because I've been having problems with my
Let me
ears.
see if I can try to make it louder. Hold on. Okay,
Okay,
go ahead.
okay. Good morning. Good morning, Ben. Uh,
Hi. How are you doing?
I'm good, except I missed everything. I went to bed last night at 6 o'clock, set my alarm so I would be awake for Bobbles Live, and I slept right even through the alarm. I just woke up. It's like, geez, I've been having some medical issues, but whatever. That's okay. Uh, yeah, heard you say that Debbie come on this morning.
Yes, she was just on. Did you miss her?
Yeah, yeah. I just woke up
Oh, yeah, she was just
when I
on, and I'm
text you.
so glad.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Uh,
because I felt it was necessary for us to talk to each other as opposed to just hearing what other people say.
okay. Well, I'm like I said, I just woke up. That's why I asked you, are you leaving this up? Because I don't want to be misquoted by anybody.
Right,
And I want what I'm going to say. It's like, please, if it's up, then they can listen to it. I
right.
heard, I heard that Rourke guy, and I don't know him, but
Yeah.
I heard that he was a clone in her room that night. That all those awful things were being said. That was not him. That when he
Mm,
said he left YouTube, that he did leave YouTube. Now, Tracy, I don't know him, so I don't know if
right.
that's true. I don't know if it's true, but I did hear that. That they
I
said just pay attention to his typing, pay attention to the way that they were talking, and that was a clone. It wasn't him. I don't know though.
I feel like that he would have already, like, I saw somebody make a comment about that and say, and I agree, that I feel like Rourke would have already come onto YouTube to settle that up, you
Well,
know?
if he knew about it, like everybody's under the impression that uh, they're like, like everybody, someone that says, oh, I never go on YouTube, yet they're sitting here staring at the screen 24/7. Not all of us sit here at the screen 24/7. Now, I'm sure there were, and I'm just taking a guess, that there
Mhm.
was at least one or two clones of me last night out there somewheres in some community. And
Really,
I
I don't
was dead
see any.
asleep from 6 p.m. last night. Uh, yeah, it would have been 6 p.m.
Well,
last
I
night
do
to
know
what?
that Oral
5:30.
Ollie.
Yeah,
Or well, you know
I'm
that
gonna,
because you were in the
yeah,
live stream when he was
yeah.
dying.
And we kind of go back and forth on Discord, the few people that we kind of have a little bit of a group chat going there. And we go
Mhm.
back and forth at who it is. I'm still I think it's Jay, but anyway, that's me. Other
Mhm.
people think it's someone else. I don't. I think it's her. But
I find it's odd. She was telling everybody that JWJ avatar was a clone, and
yes,
then suddenly it's talking, and
yeah,
I mean, it did say in Byron's video for him to text her. So
exactly.
if it was a fake, avatar, I don't
Yeah,
think it would tell, Byron to text
yes.
her. You
And it was
know?
also on another pocket of YouTube that
Mhm.
none of us go to that are from the Tom Reed community. Like a few of us from this, the ex Tom Reed. Listen to me, I can't even talk.
Mhm.
And I'm not drunk, people. I just woke up. I'm
Good.
hungover. No, that's not true either.
No, you're
Uh,
not.
no, I just woke up. People from the Tom, I guess, were considered the Tom Reed community. Anyway, she goes into places that Oral Ollie that there's like hardly anyone goes to. I was sent screenshots and I'm like, why? Like they said, is this you? And I'm like, no, it's not me. Just think of the name, people.
Well,
Everybody
exactly.
knows me. I don't even cuss. Very rarely do I even cuss. So you think I'm going to put Oral Ollie in my name? Come
No.
on. Exactly. But anyway, the pocket that she was into, I, of course, then started to explore that and look around. And it's like, no, I know who this is. So, anyway.
I'm surprised because I had seen the oral Ollie in one of
Uh-huh.
my friends' live streams that
Right.
is not connected to the Chosen One community,
Right. You said
and
it
I was
better. Thank you.
odd that J person would know that person.
She
So
knows everybody. She's into every damn community. Sorry.
could be, yeah, 'cause I know she was going to a lot of but I found it really odd that she would be there. And then she's been in that Sharon's one every
Yeah.
night. Well, you know that. You were there. And I tried to go in and say, that's not Ollie,
Right.
And that's, yeah. She's
You were
like, oh,
blocked.
is Survivor Girls here too? But it says Suicide Girl. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's Survivor Girl,
I know. And she's like, Sharon's like, oh, I don't know if that's you or Ollie. I've heard a lot of bad things about you. And I'm sitting in there typing, because I said to you guys, watch this, I'll be right back. Went over and started typing. I was like, that's not me. And you know it's not me. So please delete her. She's impersonating me and using my picture. And of course, that didn't show up. And
Right.
it's
So
like,
that means
how
that her
dare
mod has something to do with it.
she damn well, of course they did. And guess who's her main mod besides Rich?
Her, oh, yeah. And that other one, Hug
Right?
Million. I don't know
Exactly.
who Hug Million is.
No, no, no. I don't know Hug Million either. I was alluding to Jules. Ben says, I'm only a baby giant.
Yeah,
Baby
he's a
giants
baby
are
giant.
baby giants are okay, Ben.
Yeah, baby giant. like
I
a
like
like
baby
that baby
giants.
Huey.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I interrupted you, SG. You were about to say something about Byron. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying that even when I went into Sharon's room under a different account and said, the one Sweep It Up, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
was trying to say that's not Survivor Girl and that's not that's not Ollie. It was deleted before, like she was far behind in the chat, and it was
Yeah, she
deleted
always is.
before she even got to it. So those
Always is.
mods have something to do with
Yeah.
trying to trick her into thinking that these people are, her mods are against her. Not all of them. I don't know, but I mean, I'm just saying that I believe that.
I'd say a little bit, and it's only my opinion, and I'm going to stress that a lot today because we all
Yeah,
get friggin' misquoted. But anyway, my opinion, not only her mods, she's in on it.
yeah,
Sharon knows. And isn't it weird that she's seems to be lately only going live when she knows Bobbles goes live? Like
that is
everyone
true.
knows, Bobbles times are Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. That's it.
Yep,
She never
yep.
goes live. And last night, exact time, Sharon went live. And she did it. She's done that a few times. So that's why I
Oh,
kind of
here,
think
listen,
that.
Ollie, I don't mean to interrupt you, but
No, hi,
see,
Dallas.
this person here, Dallas County Scratchers, is the person that he must have been watching my live stream just now because I didn't mention your name, Dallas, but that's the person who, or Ollie, that's where I saw them, and
Oh,
I was shocked because Dallas County is from a different,
community.
community.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
good
really
morning,
shocked. So
Dallas.
I'm glad that Dallas came in to maybe give his insight, a little insight of what he thinks on this. Hi,
Good
Dallas.
morning. Good
How are you
morning,
guys doing?
Dallas. That Oral Ollie, that picture is me, but it's not me. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that,
saying? It's a clone. They stole that picture from one of my profiles on either Instagram or Facebook. So that picture was taken last year. I've since updated my Facebook. Uh, anyway, they're
Okay,
impersonating
so
me and
you're
cloning me.
talking about oral only, right?
yep.
Absolutely. Like
She's very nice too in his
asked
live stream. She's nice,
she's very nice in everyone's live streams. She
except
is.
she's
I've
got your
never seen
picture.
act right, and she's put oral in the middle, in the front of the name. Anyone that knows me, Dallas, I don't even cuss, or very, very rarely will I
Okay,
even cuss.
okay.
I just don't talk that way. That's.
Right, right. It's respect.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
So I don't know who she is. I kind of have, of course, we all have our own opinions of who it might be, right? But for 100% sure, I couldn't tell you. The only thing I can tell you, it's not me. I would never
Okay,
use a
so
name.
that could be hackers. She could be a hacker. Okay.
No, she's been around for quite a while. Are you
Wow.
into paranormal things?
No,
Yeah.
Are
no,
you?
he's from that Blacklight Records. That's where I met Dallas,
What's that,
and
SG?
that's their. But see, that's the thing. I was sharing their link on Chosen One because I was a mod on Chosen One at the time. So
I
Okay.
I'm
actually met you
sharing.
before that.
Huh?
I
Oh, you
actually
knew
met you.
Oral Ollie before that?
No, I
No,
knew you,
you.
Survivor Girl, before that.
Oh yeah, you knew me. Yeah, before her. And I was sharing the link, for him and for Blacklight Records on
Yeah.
Chosen One when I was a mod. So I'm thinking that Oral Ollie picked it up from there and then started going to Dallas County. So I was really surprised when I saw her there in his room. I was like, but she was nice, and I didn't want to cause any kind of friction. So I just didn't say anything. But I do know for a fact, Dallas, that this Ollie who's here now is Ollie. And that picture that Oral Ollie uses is my friend's picture. And that's why I've
Okay.
always had a problem with her.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense because I saw her in uh Ugly Nomad, no, Davey, no, Davey's live stream. That's where I met
Who's,
her from.
Whose
oh,
live
That's where I
Daisy?
stream?
met her. Yeah,
Did you
Ugly
say
Davey. Yeah,
Daisy?
yeah.
Oopsie Daisy? Oh, well,
No,
that makes.
Ozzy, Ozzy Daisy.
the
I
one that's in the
seen.
hospital.
Oh, okay. I seen her someone sent me a screenshot and said, look where you know. They said, thanks for having my back, Ollie. I said, where? I haven't even been on a live stream. So they sent me a screenshot and I said, that's not me. So anyway, I went in and it was Bricks Productions or something like that.
See, that's the thing about Facebook, which is bullcrap, is because that's a form of identity theft. If you believe it or not,
Well,
that's a
it
form of
is.
identity theft.
It is.
It
It
is. They were
absolutely
also
is.
using
And,
and
the thing that confuses me about YouTube is because they allow that crap to happen.
I
To
know.
still,
absolutely.
even if it's just a picture,
That's
that's
right.
still a form of identity theft.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, it is.
Because
It
you're
happens to
taking
me all the
somebody,
time.
because you're taking somebody else's picture and acting like you're that person.
Absolutely. It happens to me
You
all the
will-
time, Dallas. Right now, if you see anybody who comes in your room and they're not a mod, because you know how you still have me modded in your room, right? Dallas?
Yeah, and look, and Survivor Girl, I know how you talk. See, I don't go by that. I remember the way people talk. If you're not
Right.
gonna talk that way, and I know how you talk, I know how the person talks, I
Yeah.
know it's not you. I know it's not the real person. This
They've
is
been
Right.
my
doing pretty
thing.
good, though. I mean, they watch and they, like, somebody was saying they copy and paste things that people say. And,
They practice.
yeah, they practice.
Yeah. Because this oral Ollie is never really rude,
No. Mm-mm.
you know? And now
No.
Dallas, there's another one out. I hope to God she doesn't go into your room. But someone is also cloning my daughter. And they got her picture from her Instagram or Facebook. Who knows, right? But
What's her name?
it's Lisa Simmons.
No, I don't believe I've had a Lisa Simmons in my chat.
Oh, okay. Well,
Now I'll be on the lookout for it though.
okay. Now this Lisa Simmons one can get a little rude, but it's not my daughter. It's her
Okay.
picture. It's her picture, but it's not her.
And that's what a lot of hackers. And like I said, that's the thing that YouTube is. I'm surprised they're still here. But you know me, Survivor Girl. I tell people this all the time.
Mm.
Only reason why drama is going to stay on this platform is because there's three reasons why. Drama brings more people, new people to the platform. Okay.
Money, money, and money.
Yeah.
No. Drama brings new creators to the platform.
Right.
New creators bring more views. What does
Absolutely.
more views bring? More views bring revenue. Those three
Absolutely.
things is why drama is going to be on the platform and always will be.
Right. Money, money, money. Basically.
Money, money, money. Exactly.
Right.
That's why YouTube will never take drama off of this platform because it brings money to the platform for them.
Right. Good morning, Rachel. Rochelle, I guess. Good morning, Rochelle.
It's a shame because they need to bring back when you could click on somebody's avatar in live streams
Yes.
and know. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can do that. There is a way you can do that.
Well,
It's the extension. It's the extension, the Chrome extension.
Someone told me about that before, Dallas, but I
Really?
didn't. They tried to explain how to do it, but I didn't quite understand it. But
You're
that's
gonna go through Chrome.
right.
You're gonna go and you're gonna go to Google Chrome extension, and you'll be able to click on their name in the live chat and go straight to their channel. They took that away for a reason.
Yeah,
Because
to make it easier for people to get bullied.
not only that, is the hackers were easily getting a hold of their information, their personal information. That's the reason why they took it away and they hid it.
Oh,
Because the hackers were
Yeah, I
getting
thought
people's
maybe
personal
they took it
information.
away too because people couldn't go to other people's channels and get subscribers.
That was one of the reasons why, but that's not the only reason why. It was the hackers was the biggest thing. The hackers were getting their personal information too easily. They were getting to their channel and then they were hacking their channel. They were hacking their channel and getting their personal information. That was
It's
the
a
reason.
shame because YouTube should put more, safety things in place.
Yeah,
It's just,
that's
But
the big reason why.
but that's not a safer way, in my opinion.
Oh, my bad.
no, I don't think it is safe
No.
to, let people not be vetted when you're in a live stream. I really don't. Yeah, YouTube is not for the weak, that's for sure. And that's
No.
why every time when people all say, oh, that I should take a vacation from it or this or that, I won't because, first of all, I enjoy it. And I have met good people and I have good friends. And
Yeah.
if I did that, then I just basically be denying myself and they would win.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that. But I I've gotten to a place
Rachel,
um,
that's
where it's like there's just certain people that, go do you and I'm going to do me. I'm not it's too mentally draining trying to be their friend. It really is. So I'm not going there anymore.
I think in reality, though, Ollie, everybody really likes you, and that's why people bash people that people really like is because they are jealous in a way because of personality,
well,
even if
they're
it's not
jealous.
over,
That's being jealous. That's being
huh?
jealous. Okay,
It's
it's
so but
being
it
jealous
yeah, it's
because
just pettiness
people
on a
see
lot of
where
people.
people are going to go. They see them going up, and they're never going to get going that direction. So they're going to hate on the person and the people that are going that way.
Yeah, but
Well,
a lot of these people who are so mean are stock accounts, and they have no content anyway. They have no desire
right.
to go any further. They're just
Right.
jealous because they're just mean people, probably in real life, and just can't even comprehend how to be a kind person. Oh, what happened to him?
Oh,
He dropped himself off, but he can come right back in. I'll drop the link again just in
oh,
case.
okay.
Yeah, he's a nice
No.
person, very
Yeah,
kind.
he seems awfully nice. Like I
Hmm.
don't even know what community he comes from, but like this
That
oral
Blacklight
Ollie
Records.
one is everywhere's. But
Where did he
I
say
mean,
he met Ollie? Where did he say he met Oral Ollie?
no, he said, no, he said he met you before.
No, no, he said that he had met Oral Ollie on. I thought he said Oopsie Daisy's live stream, but
Oh, yeah. He did say Daisy, but I don't think it's the Oopsie Daisy we know.
I
Is
don't
it? Because
know.
she's never even done a live stream, has she?
Yes, he has. Yes,
Oh, he
yes.
did say the one in the hospital. So would
He did
that
say
be,
what? The woman in the hospital?
yeah, so would that be Oopsie Daisy?
Yeah, I bet you it is. So you could be right about who you're saying.
I think it is.
You
I
could be
do.
right.
And I've said that for a long time, but there's more and more, I'm more convinced. Other people are trying to say it's TM. It's like, that's not TM. Get out of my face.
No, I don't think so.
No, it's not. And if her, I think I tried to tell you in a comment. If it was her comments that are disappearing, that's because when you hide your profile, it also hides your comments. She
Thank
wasn't.
God you told me that because I was
Yeah,
so distraught about that.
yeah.
I
No,
really was. So thank
no.
God. I sent her an email apologizing because I was so distraught. I was just like, oh my God, she's, like, but
Yeah, you felt
she's
kind of
been
like
really
maybe.
kind.
Yeah, you might have thought she was kind of like abandoning you or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
No,
I did.
no. I think she's
Yeah.
trying to get away from YouTube.
I,
And she just came back to try to help you with all this BS that started up again. And but for the most part, she is trying to stay away from it.
yeah, and I think maybe
And it's good.
something started back up again, like in her own, thing, and who knows what's going on with. But I was so glad when she, said, you know what, she said, I cannot hide this anymore. I
Yeah,
cannot do it. Because, me and her would talk on the phone and everything. And she just said, I can't do this anymore. I've got to come out with it. Because she did really know that it wasn't you who started that bunch up,
oh yeah, she knew that, and she's always, you know, like her and I might not, that's putting it lightly. Uh,
Yeah.
we don't see eye to eye on certain things. But if she's not lying and other people are saying she is, I'm going to say, no, she's not. And
Right.
vice versa. She always, if I'm not lying, and if someone does it, she's like, Ollie didn't do that. Like it's just, there is that line of neither one of us have ever crossed over, I believe anyway. So I'm
We're not
glad.
sure that it's Daisy D, Rachel. We're just saying that he said something about Daisy's live stream, but we weren't sure if he was talking about Daisy D or, um, you know, he kind of dropped off the live stream. I don't know if his phone went funny or what, but we
Yeah,
weren't. I
he
didn't
looked.
quite get. Yeah,
Yeah, he did say something about when you asked him, you mean Oopsie Daisy, and he said in the hospital. I did hear him
yeah.
say that.
I think it is, and I think that when I was, dropping that link in there, that maybe, like they were just supporting another YouTuber, so they went over there, and that somehow, some way, it got, somebody. Because I'm telling you, I had seen that other account talking about that V person, in Tom's, but I had never like noticed because I couldn't see him, or he was under a different name or something, you know?
Yeah.
And it wasn't until after I had left there that they started to call him Vern and come right out with that and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so she actually had been on his live stream, Ollie, in a different name as
Oh,
Jules in the
yes.
country with her dog.
Yep.
Prior, I think she knew him already.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know about before, like before I went kind of started to watch him a little bit, but no, she's been there and she's been like, you know, uh, flirting with him. And I used to have the screenshots. Jesus, Lifton. I wish I
When
still did. I don't.
when I was going through my screenshots
That's
to
like
try
just
to
second
find
SG.
receipts, it
Here,
was so,
before I forget,
huh?
I gotta say something.
Yep.
What's her name? Dolly? Is she a
Yeah.
nurse? Is she a nurse or something?
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, one night they were trying to get her to go on Vern's. It was, or one day, whatever it was. They were trying to get her to go on the panel or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, 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 I'm not going on the panel, yada, yada, yada. And then she came up well, she said, if you drop your pants, Vern, I will. Now, it was just a joke, and I took
Yeah.
it as a joke. But
Yeah.
if I'd have said something like that, do you know what? That had been over YouTube for, Jesus Christ, days, days.
I'm
Ollie wanted,
telling you.
Ollie wanted Vern to drop his pants, but Dolly can say that. And
Do you know how
it's like,
many? I mean, I know you know how many things I can say the same thing. Like we can show
yeah,
screenshots, you and I, and
yeah,
people still don't believe it.
no,
And then somebody else can show screenshots, or not even show screenshots, just say it, and people just believe it.
yeah,
And it's so incredible to me that even the fact that this woman has been saying that that particular avatar has been a clone for the last 8 months, and
yeah,
now suddenly it is no longer a clone,
no.
and
You know
nobody says
what?
a
I
word.
feel sorry for people in her room. I really do. I feel sorry for them. It's like they are so pathetic and their lives have to be so empty that they are willing to believe or make believe that she didn't lose her license not only once, but she was chastised for lying about it in another state. Uh, I mean, the only bad information that I was given was that he was married. Joe was married before.
Mhm,
Other than that,
mhm.
all the information was true. But those people they're lacking something within their
They
own
have to
life
be.
that they would
They
believe
have to be.
that. They have to
Because
be.
some of those people I was friends with for the
Yeah.
last year, year and a half, and talked to on the phone and everything. And I am so curious as to what she could have told those people to make them be turned against me. I mean, how did I lose my credibility to somebody that they didn't even really know? And I mean, I was
Mind
on the
blowing, right?
phone with Diana Santos when, Kai, I'm sorry, I know that your wrench is gone, but it's because, in fact, I'll bring it back. But the thing is this, I had to unmod some people because I just was hearing all the time that I had so many mods, but I'll bring it back because I don't have any mod in the room right now. So I'll bring it back, but just give me a second, Kai, okay?
I don't
But
care how
I just
many
want to just
or
clear
how many.
something up though, Kai.
Okay, I'll
In
have
the room, in Nitty's room, you didn't think that I said something bad about Bobbles, did you? Because you know that was that other like that babbling Bobbles or was in there, and that I was like talking about that babbling Bob, not babbling with Bobbles. Bobbles the babbler was in there, and you know I was talking about her, right? Because I wasn't sure, and I'm like, Kai, what do you mean? And then you didn't say a word, and I'm like, does she think I was talking about Bobbles? You know? And I just wanted to clear that up with you first because I like Bobbles, and I think she's beautiful and intelligent too. And I wasn't sure, like, if you. Oh, okay, good, because I wasn't sure if you had gotten confused with that clone that was in there of Bobbles, but it's not really a clone because it's nothing like her, you know. So I'm just gonna go out. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm sure you guys can still hear me anyway. So I just wanted to clear that up, Kai, because I was confused as heck. Yeah, hold on. All right. So, um, Ollie, you still there? Ollie, did I mute her or did she mute herself? Oh, did I mute you? No, she must have muted herself.
I muted myself. I'm out having a quick puff. I'll be right
Oh,
back.
okay. All right. I'm like, what happened? All right, that's okay. Yeah. I was like, oh no, does she? Yeah, that's just so crazy. These phones going around. It's so sad because there's so many of them over there on that Byron video, and they're saying to him that I'm a racist, that I called him the N word, that I hate the month of June because it's Pride Month or something, that I like Black Tulsa. I don't even know what Black Tulsa is.
See, that's
Uh,
why I tend to believe, sorry, SG, that's
yeah,
why I tend to believe when the person told me, Ollie, that was a clone. Like, look at the way they were talking, look at the way they were saying. SG has never said any of those things. And if you're a true racist, cannot hide that. They are going to slip up sometime on YouTube. You know what I mean? You never have. So
right.
come
But I
on.
mean, all they have to do too is press the avatar, and it went to a channel that was made like a couple of days ago, and
Yeah,
they're talking to it. They're
but if
conversing with it.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I was told it was cloned by somebody, and I've heard Rourke talk. I don't believe that he said all of those things. I really don't, but that's just, that's me. Everybody has
This
their
is
own
the thing
opinion.
why I think it's Rourke is because he was in that Jules chat. Okay, the other day he was in her
Oh,
live
okay.
stream. Yeah,
Okay.
and Miss Passion was in there. Uh, and she has been, modded in there, and they were laughing and joking about Blueberry. And that's the thing is that she didn't ask him, "Oh, were you cloned in there?" She didn't ask him anything like that. They were, talking and laughing, and the Blueberry thing is something that had occurred. And also, he was saying a few things in her and Debbie's live stream that did actually, he had said them, not me, but he was trying to say that I said them. but he had said them. I have the text messages. He said them. And
Oh,
that's why I also think that it was him, because those were things that he was saying to me that he was trying to turn around. So I kind of feel like it was the real Rourke. If Debbie was here, she could tell us too.
well,
I wish she,
you know him better than I do, but
yeah, and
I
I had
wanted to
talked to
talk
him
to
on the,
I wanted to talk to Kai for just 1 minute. I'm kind of
go
going to
ahead. Yep,
go off
yep.
subject here. Hi, Kai. Good morning. And you would, I think it was you asked me the other night in Bobble's chat, what I thought of the Shanny and the Rev thing or whatever. And I just wanted to make it clear, I do not in any way, shape, or form uh, condone what they've done. I think it's awful the way Rev talks to those boys, especially the youngest one. I just don't like the way that whole community, the way they did go after them. Like if they've known for 2 years, 3 years that the little guy, I believe his name is Zachary, was being abused and verbally and things like that, and the house was in that, they wouldn't have known the house was in that kind of condition, but they did have ideas. Then why did they do it when the boys were there, like when they were traveling, then just got to the house? It could have been done. I didn't like the way it was handled. That's that, but I don't condone Shanny and Rev at all. I hope that makes it clear. Good morning, XX.
Is that the live stream? Is that the channel where the whole family is on it and some of the kids, like he tortures the kids almost, like
He
by
yells.
playing jokes on them and stuff? I'm not sure if it is the same
No, he
one.
doesn't.
No.
He doesn't play. It's her channel. She lost 3 channels in one day. Shanny for Christ. Shanny
Oh,
cooks.
no, I've
Uh,
never heard of it. No.
Shanny cooks or Shanny plays games or something like that. Uh, and he's Revelation News and Jason Avocado. Now his
I don't
channels are
know.
still up, but
Hmm.
hers were taken down, and she had like 3,000 subs on one, uh, 1,000 sub on another one. On the other one, there wasn't very many. Oh, good morning, Katie. 4 channels. Like I said, I do believe that, yeah, those kids shouldn't be in their care, but just the way it happened, like, geez, you had 2, 3 years to do this. Anyway, that's just my opinion on that. So,
I'm always so surprised at how many people are awake this early in the morning.
well, it's 6:48 here, and I slept from 6 last night till what, 5:30 this morning. I even set my alarm so I wouldn't miss Bobbles because I enjoy Bobbles shows so much. But
What was kind of sudden, Baby Jane?
the way that I think, and I'm speaking for you, Katie, on the way that they, there's a certain community, and there's, oh gosh, I don't know how many in the community, quite a few. The way that they, went on I don't want to say attack because it wasn't. They should have been taken down. Shanny for Christ should have been taken down a long time ago. I've seen stuff where she's muted her mic, but you can read her lips where she's saying to, I believe it's a young fella, came in the bedroom and must have asked for something, and she muted. And you could read her lips, and she's like, "You get the F out of here. You get the F out of here right now and shut that door, or I'll punch you in the face." This is a little autistic boy. It's
Oh
like,
my
what?
god.
Like, why? If I didn't know a lot about that community, so it wasn't my place to go in and do anything. But other people have followed them religiously and are making money off of them. So,
You are?
no, I'm not.
Oh,
They
I thought
are.
you said you are making money off of them. I'm
Jesus.
like, what are you talking about?
No, I don't make money off anybody. I keep giving
Me
money to
neither.
people on here.
Me neither.
No, and I don't want to make any money either.
Uh,
Right,
yeah,
right, Katie.
that's incredible that she was saying that on YouTube, that she's gonna punch a little kid in the face. You know who else is kind of
Rochelle?
disgusted me? Not kind of, because they always disgust me. Is Tom Reed the other day, like 24 minutes into one of his live streams, he called Debbie's little girl special ed.
Oh my gosh. I heard he was talking about me. I don't follow him,
Oh, he
but
did.
I
He did
don't,
talk about
whatever.
it.
But
Yeah,
somebody said,
he did.
Ollie, you have to watch this 30 minutes in. It's like, nope, thanks, but no thanks. I honestly, I'm done. And when I say I'm done, I know I haven't always been done, but I'm really done this time. It's over. I'm not fighting. That's why, Rachel, I'm gonna read your comment here, which kind of uh, struck me when you said it. CW really got hurt, and he's so done. No more meeting anyone, talking or mailing with new girls. It's sad. It's sad
Where's
that
that?
it's here. She made the comment. Rochelle, you think it's sad that he got hurt? Do you know how many people he has hurt over the course of his life or YouTube life?
Yeah, I
Seriously?
know. I
That kind
know.
of took me back. I was going to leave it alone, but since
I'll
we
tell
brought
you,
him up,
Ollie, I was in shock when I saw Vern and all of Tom's mods over on his channel. I just couldn't believe that. And Tiffany told me that he was getting loads of emails from,
yes.
what looked like it was supposed to be me. And then when I told Tiffany my email address, she said, "Oh my God, that's your email address?" Because she also at the time thought that they were all coming from me, and they weren't. And he still just, um, you know, he still has Vern going on there,
Right.
from what people have told me. And I just couldn't believe that all that time, this person had been making an aggressive attempt at just destroying, any kind of relationships that I had, developed on, not relationships like, boyfriend, girlfriend, but YouTube
No, I know.
relationships. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
on YouTube.
Right.
Making that much of an aggressive, stance on it was, to me,
Right.
crazy. And here's Tom Reed. I know he's talking about me when he'll talk about a mod that he had to get rid of because he found out they were crazy and a stalker. It's like, dude, you can't tell that somebody who has wither away and die videos are insane. You
Right.
know, I
Yeah.
mean,
I
yeah.
can't. I did see Rachel's. She's retracted them. She said, I believe she retracted them. I. She said something to the effect though that I don't care, Ollie. Yeah, there it is, Ollie. I do not. I do not like anyone hurt. Sorry. Well, Rochelle, you're you don't have to be sorry for not liking anyone to be hurt, nor do I. But when things like that, I just keep that to myself. You know what I mean? Like, why? Anyway, we're different people, and that's okay. That's what life is.
Yeah,
I
and this
can't
is the
see a
thing
reason
though,
for him to
Rachel,
stay.
when he blocked me, he knew that next day I was giving the results of the biopsy. He knew that. And I know he knew it because of the email from Mari that I received. And I know he knew it. And when I went to go on, and he had been doing those afternoon live streams, like, because I'd been saying to him, "Oh, I enjoy the afternoon live streams," because I've been, at that point, I had to leave work and stuff and had a
Right,
lot of doctor's appointments. So it made me feel like I had a support group. Do you have
right.
like another thing playing in the background, Ollie?
No, I have my YouTube on my phone so that I can read comments because when I'm on the
Oh,
panel, I can't. But no, it's
oh.
completely silence. I think it's you echoing, but just a sec.
No, I don't hear it from, I don't know, maybe, but, um, so that day when I went to go on his afternoon live stream and I was blocked and, you know, just blocked, not even just unmodded, blocked. And you know how he lies? Because he'll say, "Oh, and I don't ever just block somebody without any kind of an explanation." That is untrue. because he did not give me any explanation. And I threw up because he was going technical difficulties. And even Nitty made a video saying how disgusted he was that Tom Reed was literally telling people not to give to my GoFundMe and to he was blocking and throwing anybody off his channel that was giving me any kind of support. Anyone
Yeah.
that was he had seen. Yeah. And that he knows he did it to good night, Ben. He did it to, hurt my feelings. And that's why he did it, because he's a hurtful person. Only a hurtful person would call somebody's child special ed when they're not special ed.
Yeah.
Debbie's daughter is not special ed. In fact, she's quite bright and, very smart. She seems very, well behaved when she's on,
No,
yeah.
she's a sweet little girl. She really
Yeah,
is.
he is not special ed. And for him to say something disgusting like that, I'm sorry, but he doesn't deserve anybody's compassion, Rachel.
Yeah.
Rachel, I'm sorry.
I did read your comment, Rochelle. I'll read it again though. If you want me to. Ollie, read this also. I do not like to see anyone hurt. Sorry. Like I said, I don't like to see anyone hurt either. I just simply stay away from people that I think are malicious and vindictive. You know, and I never say karma. I never say the word karma. Because to me, if you wish karma, then you're wishing harm on somebody. But what I say is everything goes around, comes around. So I guess in a roundabout way, I am saying it. But
Yeah, but you know how I feel about that, If I think
we're all
about karma, then I also have to think there's been times like I've donated to things and stuff, and you think good karma will come around, but good karma doesn't. Like
no,
right before I got diagnosed with breast cancer, I had donated money to the breast cancer, you know, association,
right? Yeah,
and um, and then was diagnosed with breast cancer. So I mean, in actuality,
ironically,
that karma thing, I've noticed a lot of evil people, they never get any bad luck. They always have good luck. They win on scratch tickets, they have this, they get this. And so I don't know that I really believe in karma at all, quite frankly.
I just like I'm just kind of funny like that. It's like with the karma. To me, you're wishing ill will, and that's like when people say, "Oh, I have no regrets in life because everything got me to where I am today." And it's like, well, if I have no regrets, SG, then I'm not sorry for things that I've done in the past. And there's lots of regrets. I have lots of things I'm sorry for. So I don't ever say I don't have any regrets because I do. So, but we're all
Mm,
different. Everybody thinks different ways. We have different sayings. You know what I mean?
right.
That's just,
Rachel, see, Rachel, you said, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Rachel, you said that before in my chat, but it was on April 1st, and then you told us it was April Fool's joke. So I don't really know whether or not to believe that because you've said that before and under that other name that you used to use. And then you said it was an April Fool's joke because everybody was like, really? Really? And it
ooh,
was that other name. Yeah. And
Tom Reed
so
was in a community.
yeah, I don't. That doesn't make
I
any sense. Why
know.
would anybody do something
No.
that's like saying, oh, well, this guy beats his wife because his father beat his wife. You know what I mean? Like, two wrongs don't make a right.
Have you
It was
known
when you were in a different, something like I know a little bit of this and a little bit, some kind of a name that you used to use before. And it
Rochelle,
was
have
on
you,
April.
sorry, SG. Rochelle,
Yeah.
have you known Tom Reed since 2007? Because that's how long he's been having a channel and uploading and whatever.
Yeah.
Until,
I don't,
have you had videos made about you and people told to where you live and how to get a hold, do things and
Yeah, Tom Reed actually has a lot to do with what's going on in this community.
absolutely.
He has done this. He has given people's addresses out, given people's
Yeah.
emails out. And I really find it hard to believe that why would whoever emails us, right,
Right.
have Tom Reed CC'd.
In every one, because when I don't get them anymore, only
Yeah.
because I think USG, you, Debbie, oh gosh, there's maybe 4 or 5 people have my email address. That's it.
Yep.
But before that, I was like you. Everybody had my email address, so I was
No,
getting
everybody didn't have my email address until Jersey with Jules posted it.
right. Okay, but
Yeah.
before then, I was getting CC'd. There was me and Debbie. Trying to think who else. I think Tiffany, Tom. I don't. There was like 4 or 5 of us were all being CC'd in these horrible, disgusting, filthy emails. So nobody gets my email address anymore unless I know them really well. So if my email address gets out, I'll know who did it. There's only 4 or 5 people that have it.
Yeah, I don't understand what Rachel means when she said, "What do you know, ha ha ha, Ollie." I don't know
Yeah,
what
I'm
that
not sure
means.
what that means either.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Okay, then, but it's true firsthand. I
I
don't
never
lie.
said you
But
did
you
lie,
didn't
Rachel,
answer if you had known him since 2007, Rachel.
because there are people that have known him since then that I used to talk to. And
Yeah, and he's
so,
never said that ever. And I've been going to his channel for, you know, since
yeah,
he
you've been
started
there.
doing the abandoned ones. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I know you must have been going there for a long time, Ollie, because that
No,
whole Ollie was, yeah.
I was going
So,
there only for about, I think I'd be considered like a newbie, about 2 years, 2.5 years. But I did speak with someone, and I used to talk to them quite a lot, that was there when he had only like 30 subs.
yeah, and Rachel said, well, being on YouTube since what year? 2007. He's been on YouTube for a long time, Rachel.
2007.
Yeah, I don't understand what you mean, Rachel. Like,
I
are
don't
you just,
either. And I never said you were a liar, Rashawn.
yeah, I didn't say she was a liar either, but I don't understand what she means by that.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, because I know that what he did to me, and Ollie knows what he did to
Yep.
her. And I heard what he said about Debbie's kid, and quite frankly, I know what Tiffany told me, and I know that I've seen Vern there, and I know that I saw all of his mods over on Vern's channel. Which usually, if Tom didn't like somebody, he would say, "Why the hell are you guys all there?" But he didn't, you know.
No,
So he must
his
have had some
mods
kind of
don't
liking.
go anywhere that they don't have approval. That's why I'm a little suspicious of, and I, like I said, I usually keep these things to myself, but I will say, I was a little suspicious when Superwoman was going over to Bobbles. I think it was Superwoman, wasn't it? Or, yeah, Superwoman.
Yeah, since then, yeah, because when he was saying he was like acting like he was gonna kill himself and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, Rachel, ha ha ha, doesn't like laughed out loud and you wrote it. That doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm not trying to be a
Yeah,
jerk
no,
or
it doesn't
anything,
make sense.
but
It
I
was
feel like
a dig
you're
at
kind
somebody.
of trying to be a jerk because I get it, Rachel, that you like them, but this is the thing, Rach. You didn't you didn't get the same kind of treatment that he has given other people. So you can't put yourself in their shoes. You should be able to. Everybody should be able to step out of their shoes and think about how they may feel. But Tom Reed is definitely a vindictive, rotten person
Good
who sits
morning, Dom
there.
in New York.
Hi, Dominic. And okay, thank you,
I
XXICC.
said Dom in New York. It's like,
Dom in New York, because it says Dom in New York City. Oh my God, you're so funny.
oh
Dom
my
in New
gosh.
York.
Hey, what can I say?
Yeah, that's funny as hell. Um, but you know, I don't even know how you could defend somebody who called somebody's child special ed and they're not special ed. And the way he talks about women is disgusting because he sits there talking about women saying they're all 60-year
Right.
old unattractive women. What does he think he is?
Yeah. Did you ever see the video? Because it's unlisted and it was sent to me, but then they made it private again, where he was holding the banana up saying, I'm thinking of you, Cass, thinking, and he's got the banana. It's like, you disgusting pig. And you people are all here watching this. And it's like,
I
you know,
know.
and the way he
And,
would talk and go on. And all my crime was one night in there was a bunch of adults, and let me stress that, a bunch of adults all having an adult conversation, and we were all talking about, what what they like, what they do in bed, what do blah blah blah. And I said, well, I kind of like a BJ or whatever, blah blah blah. And that's where the oral ollie name came out and whatever. It's like, it was an adult conversation.
and he blocked
Jeez.
you for that, or they
Well,
just
no,
started doing.
he blocked me because I wouldn't send him nudies.
Is that true? That's what Oral Ollie was
Absolutely.
saying on fucking Sharon V's
Ab-
last night.
Absolutely true. He blocked me because well, not new. He asked me for a bikini pic. He asked me about if we had an airport because I told him how small Prince Edward Island is. And we're surrounded by water. And he said, oh, do you have an airport there? And I'm like, yeah. Now, this, by the way, is all through email exchange. The majority of it is.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah. And he said, oh, do you have a car? I said, yeah. And it was making me really uncomfortable. So just short answers from me. And then he was like, oh, well, send me a bikini pic. And I said, oh, listen, no one wants to see me in a bikini. I don't even want to see me in a bikini, laugh out loud. Then shortly after, of course, he made up an excuse to block me. Then said I tried to send him new pics and I tried to do this. You know how it is. He always twisted around.
Yeah. Look
So
what he was saying about Amy. As if she drove 320 miles to
exactly,
fucking ask
exactly.
him why he blocked her.
Right.
What a
And then
what a
I,
weirdo.
right. And I foolishly played into his hands because then he started saying that I was Laura Finidini's mother and Debbie's mother, and I think there was someone else. And so anyway, I did a parody or whatever, and
Yeah.
just said, yes, it's true. Tom and I had an affair when he came to Vancouver. Blah, blah, blah. And we had a daughter, and yada, yada, yada. And boy, that was it. He ran with it. And it's like, listen, I didn't do that until all of the bullshit was started by him. And I just thought, okay, let's run with this. Let's have fun. But of course, it wasn't taken that way, you know?
That's what gets me. A lot of these people, they just don't
Yeah,
even like acknowledge the fact that most of the shit that you have done or I have done are response videos. They're
exactly.
response back to the horrible behavior of others where finally they pushed us to somewhere where normally we probably wouldn't go.
Exactly.
You,
Like
yeah,
I would never have. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I never would have, you know, said yes. Tom and I had a love child or whatever. Because at
right.
the
Well, it's
end,
kind
I
of
was just
funny, yeah.
because it was to me it was really funny. But then now, like there is an ape up there saying it, and it's a video, and it's like, oh my god. It was a joke, people. It was a joke. How come he can, say he's going to run Sharon V over? Not that I'm her friend or anything, but he can say that
And
he's going
yeah,
to throw Debbie off of a water tower. He, when I was when I was in the hospital for a little while, a couple of years ago in April, he hoped I died.
it's
Uh,
horrible.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's
It's
horrible.
he gets away with all of that stuff. Yet these people that are nurses, that are businessmen,
Yeah,
that you follow him around, you do his dirty work for him. Like, are you not ashamed of yourself? Like, what are you locking inside yourself, Murray, that you condone everything that he says? Because you are condoning
exactly.
it.
Exactly. And
So I hope you
and I
hear this,
mean,
Murray.
and I get it that some people they get along with other people and so they want to defend them and say, "Oh, that person would never say that." But this is the
Right.
thing. If they get along with them, but somebody else they don't like, then they shouldn't give that person, like it's kind of it's insulting to the friend. Like if say you're friends with both of them, and
Right.
and you come out and say that, you kind of scold other person for
Right.
pointing something out that was done to you, and as if you're a liar. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but this is the thing. If they don't feel that way about you, but they feel that way about me, that's what it is. That's how it went down. And
Right.
I'm sorry, but Mari did sit there on those live streams with
Yeah.
Vern. And then that other person, I'm not sure if it was Faye or if it was Dolly. I'm not certain which one it was. I want to say Faye.
There was a
Um,
Dolly in there and there was a Faye in there the day that
yeah.
two times I
And one of them said, was talking about, I've been a nurse in cancer places, and if you
yes,
had this, you'd be doing this. You wouldn't be doing that. And
that was
I
Faye.
mean, yeah, yeah, Faye, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, it
And I mean,
was.
where did they get off talking about, you know, me like that as a
Ab-
nurse, and Mari a
Absolutely.
nurse, and Jules as a nurse? Those are
Yeah.
nurses.
Right.
That's not compassion. I
Right.
mean, they
Well,
can't tell what real chemotherapy looks like. The other day on Byron's channel, that I think it was Marcy Darcy, whoever the heck that is, was saying that I heard you perform surgery on yourself and put your own metaphor in, and they leave that comment there, like liking it. It's like, are you effing kidding me? I
it's
mean,
unreal.
why would I clone myself? First of all, like, what possible, achieve, what,
Well,
what, what, what would I achieve by cloning myself?
absolutely nothing. Only somebody with a devious mind trying to get away with doing something, clones themselves. And we all know Jay does that all the time. She does. And I don't care what people say.
She does. She absolutely did.
She does. I've
And
seen it.
she has cloned herself for a long time, only so she could look like people were harassing her.
Right.
And that is
And
a fact.
what she's actually doing when she clones herself is she's going into other communities, other channels, and she's creating drama. And then she can come in and say, oh, no, no, I was cloned. And then she makes herself visible to that channel or that community, and then she gets more subs.
Yeah.
People, open your eyes. You're not that stupid.
It
And
was
I don't use
less
the
than
word
it was
stupid.
less than 2 weeks ago. She put on her community page that avatar with the JWJ was a clone, and if you
Right.
see it anywhere, it's a clone. And so
Yeah,
when I
it's all
mentioned
drama
that
based.
on, Byron's channel, after here's this JWJ comment saying, text me. I don't want to say it here. Thank you guys so much for sticking up for me. And I said, I don't understand. How was this avatar a clone for the last 8 months, and now suddenly it isn't? And she said, well, if you didn't know, I said we were staying off for a week. That doesn't answer the
Uh,
question. Um,
absolutely.
yeah, I don't even understand what that is supposed to mean. And then, of course, somebody has to put, it means that you're stalking them. Okay, that still is
Absolutely.
not
I can't
addressing what I'm
agree with.
saying. Everyone was warned that if they saw this anywhere, if they saw this avatar anywhere. So at what point did she have a little group Discord where she said to everybody, okay, now I'm going to start talking in the JWJ avatar? You know? I mean,
Do you
that's
know
a
what,
def-
SJ? The only thing I agree with everything except for I don't think she lets everybody know what she's doing.
not everybody, but whoever's in her little group that
Yeah, I
knows.
don't even know who's in her group or whatever. I just don't understand how these, like I said, they're not, and I don't like the word stupid. I usually say silly, but you can't say silly and make this sound properly or how strongly I feel about this. These people, they're not that stupid that they would actually believe that she's doing, or, or excuse me, that this is not what she's been doing, that she didn't lose her license. It's in black and white, people. I've showed it. Tiffany showed it. I'm sure it'll be shown again. I still have it. So piss me off, Jules, because I wouldn't,
I
it's
mean,
absolutely
when I
anything.
read that thing, and I never brought that up, and I never did. But when I read that report, I mean, that woman evidently felt she was above following the rules of what what the court had said. They said you can't do
Yes.
this, you have to show up for this, you have to show up
Yep.
for that, you have to come up clean for this. And
Yep.
evidently she never showed up to any of those things.
No, she
She
moved
never
to a
she
different
turned
state
yeah, and
and didn't tell
she
them.
was dirty. Um, her test was dirty. I
Yep.
mean, so evidently she was like, I'll do whatever I want. Like she still is.
Yep.
And she still gets to sit there and say, but here she's commenting on a video saying that I cloned myself, and yet she gets to get away with saying that her channel is no drama.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
to me, that is totally hypocritical.
absolutely. She's the hugest hypocrite that I've ever met on
Yeah.
YouTube, and there's a few, but she absolutely is the biggest. It's like
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. It's like God. But anyway, people believe her. I mean, now everybody knows Marker 59.
Yeah.
From my community, from Tom Reed's community, then coming to my channel and whatever. He actually texted me one time and said, I don't have it anymore, but he texted me and he said, oh, actually, the screenshot of it would be in Discord. Yeah, someone told me if I text you, no, so I heard you weren't doing well. Someone said if I text you, it might help. And I said, I'm fine. And that's all I said. And then a couple of days later, I said, who asked you to text me? Because then it dawned on me. The only person that would ask you to do things like that would be Jules. He
To text
never
and find out
answered.
how you're doing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was, things that were going on with Dan and things like that. And it's like, you haven't spoken to me in how long? And someone said to reach out to me, it might help me. That's only to cause more drama. That's all that's
Yes,
for.
it is. That's
So
awful.
it is. Markers
That
pulled
is
right into
awful.
her. It's like,
Yeah. He probably
God,
thought he was doing a nice thing, and
yeah.
yeah.
And Jules
And did
was
you
just
see that
being nice.
when she ran that Munchausen thing on her community, in the community page, she has deleted so many comments that I almost look like I'm talking to myself in there.
Of course, that's what she does.
Yeah,
That's what
I
she does.
almost look like I'm talking to myself. She deleted when she said I paid your car payment for ya. She deleted all that shit and
That's
fucked
what
it.
she said
Yeah.
that. She told me that she paid you. Go look at the one that drives the car or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I showed the screenshots for Jesus sakes,
I'm
people.
talking about her live stream.
Yeah,
The
no,
one
I
with
know, but
Julian.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
yeah,
She said that to me also,
yeah, yeah.
personally,
She's
like in an
horrible. Why
email.
would she even run a
I'm like,
live stream called Munchausen's if she didn't say it?
exactly, exactly. Uh,
Yeah.
because she thought you would go with the narrative that she wanted and you would blame me. That's why. She thought, oh, SG
Well,
does.
no, not when she was texting me from her own number telling me
Right.
you're running a racket and I'm demanding my money back and everybody else's. And that
Oh,
was
okay.
from her own phone number.
Okay. Yeah, I have her own number too. I have
Yeah,
her number and her. But
yeah.
see, the difference
She,
between her and me is I will never give out her phone number. I'll never give out your phone number. I'll never give out any. I don't care how mad I get at somebody or how mad they might get at me. I'm not going to do that because then that makes me no better than you. I'm not going to do it. Not going to happen.
I'll tell you what, I
Yes.
never got any of those emails until after what Tom Reed did to me and after I gave it to Jules. I never got any emails like that. And one of the most disgusting ones I got, Ollie, was I can't wait till this cancer kills you and I can take a
Oh,
shit on your grave and wipe my ass with your fake flower arrangement.
Jesus Christ.
What kind of person says that?
Sick. A sick, sick
That is
individual.
sick. And I don't know who it is, but I'll tell you what, whoever it is, if they're listening to this, they are going to hell. You know what I mean? There's no doubt in my mind. The stuff they would say about you, the stuff they would say about Debbie, about me, And I'll tell you, they were never quite as harsh about Jules, that's for sure.
No.
And then when I said on my live stream, when Bob was asked for my email, and I said, well, I have the pond of who's, sending me the emails down to, I only gave out my email address to about 5 or 6 people. So I don't put it out there. What does Jules do next? Puts my
Puts it out
email
there.
address
Yeah.
up.
And
Yep.
then blames it on Joe. Well, that you take that up with Joe. It's like, no. Where does Joe work anyway, SG? Do you know?
Oh, I have no clue. Yeah, I
Well,
don't
I'm
know.
gonna find out.
You
Just
know, I don't even
anyway.
know, but all I can say is to me, that looked like somebody who wanted to make that pond a little larger because they know that they're, guilty of that.
Right.
And it wouldn't surprise me to hear that shit from Joe. Because whenever I heard him on that live stream, when he kept saying to you, come on, Ollie, come
I
on,
have that.
Ollie, I thought, what the hell is this man doing
Yeah.
involved in bullshit like this? And people say, when he's going, we just want to let you know the truth, Ollie. And then
Yeah.
he's going, well, but what can you expect from an 80-year-old woman who needs psychiatric help? And I'm thinking, so how are they going to believe anything out of this man's mouth when he just
Right.
lied about that woman's age?
Yeah. I have that, by the way. I have that live stream. They don't know that, but I do. So there, you know it now, guys.
That was one of the most disgusting
Yeah.
displays I
Yeah.
have ever seen. It really
I
was. And there were 60 people in there
yeah.
just waiting to see.
Yeah.
60 people wanted to see
Yeah. And
them.
they expected me to win there and like I said, to be attacked. That was an ambush. That's what that was. Oh no, it wasn't an ambush. It just would have been us on panel. Yeah, you guys on panel with me trying to defend myself against you liars that are professional liars. And 50, 60 people in the chat that talking badly and negatively and awful about me, but it wasn't an ambush. Okay, right. Dumb,
I
dumb,
just don't even
dumb.
understand why, if they were so concerned with what you believed and telling you the truth, why they couldn't have just phoned you privately.
Absolutely. They had my phone number.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like today, I text somebody and they put their response in the live stream. So they know my phone number. They know I privately texted them, but they put
Right.
their response to me in a live stream instead
Right.
of just texting me back privately. It's like,
Yeah.
why do people not have the common courtesy to respect others' privacy and keep personal issues personal and private?
Exactly. I've
You
said that
know?
too. It's like you have their phone number, like text them. You
Yeah, just
likely,
text
if you have their
them.
phone number, you likely have their email as well.
If
So
you're
just
mad at them, call them, talk to them about it privately.
exactly. Like
And I
how
get it. I've done things, publicly on live stream and stuff. But like I said, I did not. Okay, let's, for example, today when I texted that person privately, or yesterday when I texted that person privately,
right.
and they responded publicly, you have to understand that I texted privately, they responded publicly. And I
Right.
still don't say their name, who it was.
Yeah,
That's
because
how
I
I
don't know who you're
am.
talking about.
Right. And that's how I am. So when I say that I respect people's privacy and then sometimes it looks like I'm maybe being hypocritical by talking publicly, it's because they've done it. And I know
Right.
two wrongs don't make a right. But
Yeah.
when people like Ollie and myself have been harassed nonstop, and you guys know that's the truth because Tiffany came right out and said that how badly she feels for taking part in it.
Yeah.
And so you guys know I'm not lying about it because somebody who was involved in it, extremely involved in it, came right out, humbled herself, and said, I can't hide this anymore. I have to say that this went on. Then basically, I'm not lying that I went through a hell of a hard time. So did Ollie.
Yeah.
They were saying that they wanted her, people were like, I remember when that time you went in the hospital and
Yeah.
all they were saying, they could not stop with their frickin' your Bob and sausage fingers
Yeah.
and shit like that. And I mean, what mindset? And people to this day will still say, oh, that person is so nice. That person is so nice.
I know.
And although I tried this forgiving thing with that person, who I'm still not going to say their name, but I think you know who I'm talking about, but because they were in that live stream always talking about your Bob and sausage fingers, okay? And
Okay.
they're from a different country. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, and they continuously, people, and they do appear nice, but they don't seem to remember the ugly, ugly, ugly things that have come out of their own mouth.
Right.
And so to call me drama and drop my channel and say I'm drama, do they know how hard it was for me to forgive that? You
Yeah.
know?
It
Yeah.
is. Like I've been, and I'm going to take a page from your book, and I'm not going to mention any names, but I have forgiven someone that has posted private emails exchanged between ourselves. Well, posted mine. Uh, and then there was another thing. Do you know what? There's been so much done to me, SG, I can't remember. But this was the third time. It's like I'm done. I'm not. I have them personally. Everybody calls it now personally blocked when you block them in a live stream, so they can't see your comments and you can't see theirs. And that's what I'm doing from now on. I'm just going to block them personally. So not only their channel, but them. I don't, I'm because I'm not dealing with this childishness anymore. They can continue on. They can say whatever they want. I've asked a couple of people have said in Discord, "Did you hear?" Blah blah blah. And I said, "I don't want to hear it. Don't want to see a screenshot. Don't need to. I'm done. Thanks." So and
And
no
that's
one's
the
giving.
thing. And if
I'm
people can't see that, truly, truly, I feel like Tiffany, Ollie, myself, are really trying this, Jeff even trying, I know that he goes a little harsh on, Jersey with Jules. I myself have even said, to my mods, please delete that comment. And that's another thing. I
yeah,
always have said that. So when, she's making these story time videos
right.
about me and Rachel,
And
mind you, which I don't even know if Rachel even knows that, but they're gone now, Rachel, so I'm sorry you can't look. But um, when she's making these videos and shit prior to her saying she's calling asking for a truce, I had already given her that truce because I'd been polite to her when I saw her in other live streams. I had been telling people, please remove that comment about her. Um, I had been doing all that. And then when she says this all started when Joe emailed her and asked for a truce, she's telling you the truth. It did all start then because they started it, not me. Because I already had given that truth. I'd already given that politeness.
right. So you
Yeah,
really had already started. Like she does nothing that doesn't benefit her. Nothing. I've met a lot of people on YouTube. Well, came across a lot of people on YouTube, but she is a classic BPD and narcissistic, lying. Oh my God,
they're
whatever.
liars. They're liars.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
habitual liars, both of them. And like I said, I was given a lot of information I didn't even use. Uh, and I'm not using it anymore. I'm not going that route.
Right, because I truly, when Tiffany said those words, the road to forgiveness and accountability, even my own, I took
Yeah,
that to heart.
yeah,
And I really, truly, when people give me a hard time about even you, Rachel, like having you back, and people who are my, saying, oh, well, what about what she did? Like even tonight in Bomb's live stream, what did I say to that person that was giving you a hard time? Because I feel like it's better if we all just get along, at least try to. it just seems so much calmer and pleasant. It's pleasant there. Because in
Well,
reality,
isn't YouTube
but
supposed to be for our enjoyment and entertainment? How is
exactly,
anybody entertained by putting other people down, fighting within each? Oh, it's crazy.
I
I'm
can't
going,
understand how they're entertained by that. I really can't.
absolutely, me either.
I
If that's
cannot
how they're
understand.
entertained, I don't want to know them.
Yeah, I
That's
cannot
going,
understand how that is entertaining to anybody at all, and how can and I like Byron. I've always liked Byron. How can he possibly say to me, that he didn't create the clone? Because I said to him, on his video that he made that I cloned myself. I said, well, then if you're going to say that, Byron, I'm going to say that you cloned me. And he said, you know better that I cloned you because I wouldn't do that because I have a big heart, which you do not have a big heart. Why would he even say that? I never did anything to him, you know? And for people to be telling him lies, like I ran a live stream saying that she stole his stimulus check, that's an out and out lie. He couldn't find those words coming out of my mouth or calling him an N word coming out of my mouth to save his life. If somebody said, find those or you die, he wouldn't be able to find them because I never said them. And I've always liked Byron. So I just don't understand how he was convinced to make such a ridiculous statement that I cloned myself. I have nothing to gain from that. I truly, truly wish the best for everyone, um, except for not that I wish them bad ill will, but I just don't care
go
to
away.
even
You want them to
go
go away.
back to that. You know,
Yeah. I
I
have
said
never,
that in my live stream. I didn't want to revisit it when Jeff was bringing up Jules. I said, and he was saying,
right.
but I'm so mad for what she did to you. I said, I understand that, Jeff, and I can appreciate it, but I don't want to revisit that time. It was so
That
horrible.
right, and I understand that, and I think Jeff does too. I think he's calming down a bit with that, from what I see. But I want to touch on the Byron and Miss Passion for a second, and
Yep.
only because you're leaving this up. Uh, Byron, SG has never. You go over all of YouTube. You've never seen her say that. And SG actually gets upset when people are racist, when they talk about like Jewish people or black people or whatever. I've seen her get upset and call people out in live streams on James D's. So I've personally seen her stick up for that. She's not. And Miss Passion, you and I have never, well, yeah, we did have a problem at first, but then we spoke on the phone, and I've never ever said a bad thing about you. And I think I'm staying out of this here little bit of drama that's going on right now. I'm trying to, and that's all I want to say on that.
Right. And the thing
Byron
is
does,
when I unmodded them, it was after this video of a live stream or something. More, I'm calling it a live stream from now on. After that came out, is after I it is like I unmodded her after that. I didn't unmod
well,
Byron, but I
you
did
had,
after when he said I cloned myself. That's when I unmodded him. I didn't
uh,
unmod them prior to that.
well, you had spoke to her on my live stream in the back chat, and I screenshotted it just in
And I
case
thought
they want.
everything was okay.
I did too. I thought when she left that night everything was okay.
Me
So
too.
I was a bit surprised, but like I said, I really am going to try and stay out of that because Miss Passion and I do talk on the phone, and
And
I'm
even
not
if
going
I
to
got
talk
the
behind
wording
her.
wrong, like when she said she had tried to delete something, um, then what ministry said is true though. Why try to delete something on my channel? Why not try it on her own boyfriend's channel where she's a mod? You know? Why try it on my comment?
Well, in her defense on that, not that you said that, but on her defense on that, I would think someone must have told her that she was unmodded. So she said that she
Nobody
went,
knew. I didn't tell anybody.
well, she somehow or another got word of that. I
No,
do have
no.
this
She said that's how she found out. Remember? She said that's how she found out was that was doing a little test because she had
well,
heard she
there
could
was,
delete
I think
comments.
there was a little bee in her ear, for a lack of a better word,
Yes,
telling her
I
that,
think for a while there's been
yeah,
one, and I didn't know. But
yeah.
I only did it because she
And
had
that's just
made
my
that
opinion.
live stream thing, and one of my mods had told me about that particular video, and when I went and looked, I was like, "What?" And people were saying, "So you mean to say you're against Survivor Girl now?" And she was like, "Well, yeah, then, you know." And that's when I unmodded her. And just like Ministry said, why wasn't she trying a little test on somebody else's, you know, thing? Why mine? After she'd already said that she didn't like me in her video live stream. So, but like you said, I honestly thought I understood that there could have been a misunderstanding with the night when I had done that crazy thing and posted something in the public chat instead of the private. And I was
Right.
dying to have a chance to talk to her, but she never sees my comments in her comment section. Never, ever has
Well,
she
she must
ever.
have you personally blocked then.
Yes, she must. So
That's
she
the
had
only
never
way.
seen any. And so then all of a sudden now that clone starts showing up in her room and she's having conversations with it. Like she doesn't know that she had me blocked and could never see any other comments from me ever. I
Yeah.
mean, there's something fishy going on, like you said, some kind of a bee in the ear, you know?
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely a bee in the ear. And like I said, I'm gonna stay out of that because I do talk to Miss Passion on the phone.
Always liked
Right.
her. Always liked her.
Yeah.
And that's why I was blown away that suddenly there's a change. Then I watched a live stream, in fact, before she was actually in Jules. It was prior to that, and Jules was talking about Miss Passion coming on her panel, and she said because me and her have been friends for a long time, even though nobody knew.
Yeah. Well, I did get somebody sent me some information, and I'm just like, well, what do you want me to do with that? That's none of my business. I don't care if Jules paid for, and I don't know if this is true. I have no clue. But someone said that it was Jules that paid for Byron's ticket to get to Miss Passions.
Oh
And
yeah, I don't know if that's true. And you know what? And that
I don't either. And
to
that's what I
concern
said to
me.
them. None of my
Yeah,
business, and I don't need to
yep,
know that. Leave me out of
yeah.
it. Okay?
I've liked both of them
Yeah,
always, and I've
you're,
never said anything. And
yeah.
like I said, I understood there might have been some confusion about that night with the live stream when I ended it so quickly. But after I explained it, I really thought we would be okay.
Right.
And so I was shocked.
Listen, whoever helped for Byron's ticket to get to Miss Passion's home, now they're now home. Uh, Good for them because
Yes,
you
exactly.
know there's a
I
couple.
wish them nothing but the best.
Me too. I think I I've said this to Miss Passion and I've said it before. It's YouTube will make it as long as YouTube doesn't get involved with it. Okay,
Yeah, you need to
try and keep
understand that
try
I'm
to
not
keep your
saying those mean things.
no, you're not. And as far as I'm going to go because I literally woke up when you were
Oh, I
on
know.
your live stream. I did miss the Debbie
Thank you
part.
so much for coming in, Ollie, and I'm so
Oh, no
glad that we're
problem.
talking again. Because quite frankly, just like Debbie, just like Tiffany, there's people I've always liked and hated the fact that we fought,
Yeah,
and so I prefer so much to just never speak of any of that went on, never
good. Well,
rehash it.
I
You know, there's no
absolutely
explanation for it. It was just a bad time, and that's it.
right.
Let's just move
And
back.
we've spoken on the phone, and I apologize to you on the phone, and I'll
Absolutely.
apologize to you here publicly. Things I said, things I did, and
I'm
whatever were
sorry to you too. Like,
unkind.
'cause,
And it's
you
like I
know,
told you that morning when, like for 3 weeks, I basically, sat at the hospital. And it
Right.
was just me and Dan at the very end. And I have a picture. I don't even know yet why I did it. I don't think I told you this, but
Yeah.
I don't know yet why I did it. But I took a picture him, of me and him holding hands.
Yeah.
And that's for me. That's not for anybody else. That's just my picture. And
Yep.
but you lay there and you watch someone that you've loved for 42 plus years and you've had his only child with, uh, go to heaven. And
Yep.
all of this stuff on YouTube is absolutely ridiculous. It's
Isn't
crazy.
it? Mm-hmm.
It's heartbreaking to me, and I swore I've missed. And I'm not blaming YouTube. I'm not. I did this. I spent a year, in silly little fights and arguments with grown ass women and some men when I could have been spending it, with him and I doing our drives. Because you have a friend that you guys go and do drives and go to graveyards and stuff like that. Well,
Yeah.
Dan and I would always go to his old homestead and we'd go down that way. And like I missed all of that. Because I was too busy arguing with
Yeah. Arguing.
people that mean nothing. Not that they mean nothing to me, but when I'm on my dying bed, it's not them I'm going to be looking for.
Right.
You
But you
know.
never know. I mean, you never know the friends you might meet and where they might be. And that's the thing is like, if people can get past the arguing, we might end up with some really good friends.
I have, SG. I've been very, very lucky where I've met like a handful of people that I consider friends and that I you know, love and adore them and stick up for them no matter what. Will I always agree with what they say? No. No. And when I don't agree with them, I'm going to stay out of it. I'm not going to
Or
say
you
anything.
could just talk to them privately and,
Absolutely.
right,
Absolutely. I don't agree
and
with
iron
this.
it out. And that's all it has to be is private. It doesn't have to be a big public thing.
Right.
You
But if
know,
they're,
because the
but
problem
if
could be resolved in a snap, you know?
Yes, yeah. But if they're
Right.
having issues with someone else, I'm just like, okay, like, this, I adore you, think the world of you, but this isn't, I've got to step out of this one because I like you both. So,
Right.
and
And
that's
if
what
you
I'm
like
doing.
and
But
if you
I'll
like
do
them
that, like
both,
you said.
that's the thing. At least you don't have to like avoid one and stay friends with the other. You don't even have to make a choice. You could
That's
just
right.
not say anything and say,
Right.
like you said, I'm not saying anything because I like you both. And that's it.
That's right. And I'm not a Tom. I'm not a Sharon or a Jules or whatever. It's like, oh, you're not allowed in my a chat anymore because you're talking to that one or you're talking.
I
No,
never
I'm
do
just
that.
no, no. I
No.
did at one time. I am guilty of that. Like I said, when I was with Dan, that so many things were just like ding, ding, ding. Like, what were you
Yeah.
doing, Ollie? Like right now,
Yeah.
my daughters and I, although I said I wouldn't speak about them, like we're not perfect. We're not 100% there, but we're much better. Lisa and I were texting on Friday about silly things. Uh, it's her birthday up next weekend. It's like things are better, and that's because I'm keeping myself and them as much, or keeping them off of YouTube as much as possible, like not talking about them. That's the only thing I'm going to say is that we're in
Right.
a much better place and things are mending. They're not
I
totally
think it's just so much better to not be angry and just
abs-
try. 'Cause angry
right,
is exhausting.
right. Like I'm 61 and right now I'm going through some health issues that are terrifying. Terrifying. Like the other night when I was on Bobble's live stream, like I was texting way too much, and the next day I could barely move my fingers. So it's like, uh, yeah, I've got nerve damage through my whole body, and we can't figure out why. I think they're going to do an MRI or a CAT scan or something. I don't know. Anyway,
Right.
so yeah, and stress is one of the biggest things when you have another condition. You add stress on top of that, it multiplies what is going on inside your body. So you've got to try and stay away from stress. Or at least I'm going to try and stay away from stress. I'm talking about me.
And that's what I would like to do. And I am, Rachel
Oh,
says she's
thank you.
sorry, Ollie, and I'm sorry, Ollie, also
Thank you,
for your
Michelle.
loss. But I am
Thank you.
glad that it gave you a different perspective.
It
And,
did. It
you
did.
know, I think that that's a much healthier perspective. And I find myself, yes, maybe perhaps people could call this a drama, a live stream, but I don't think it was.
I don't
I
think
think,
so.
I don't think
I
so.
think it was
Well, I don't
healing.
think we were calling anybody names. I think we were just trying to clear the air.
No, I wasn't here for the first little bit, but from me being on the panel till now, I think it's been very healing. I mean, baby Jane, Katie come in, we said hi. You know, I've got no beef with anybody. I hope I don't. Anyway, well, let's put it this way, SG. If there's a beef, they have it. I don't.
Yeah, but Baby Jane is
I'm
talking to everybody. I feel like we're really moving in a good, positive direction, even if
yes,
other people don't, and other people don't
right,
understand about forgiveness. Then
right.
that's their issue.
Right. If I
You
was to
know,
call this live stream anything this live stream this morning, anything, I would call it healing.
you would what?
Call it healing.
This,
It
yes, thank you. Yes,
a
yes,
healing.
absolutely.
It's been healing.
Thank
Like
you.
I said, I
Thank you.
didn't watch the one where when Debbie was on here. I will go back and watch that.
Yeah,
Uh,
and at the beginning, I
you
was a
and
little harsh
Rochelle were
because
talking.
I was seeing what she was saying, but I also wanted her to know that because Spaceman had told her I only apologized because I was afraid of going to hell, I wanted her to know that I don't apologize because of being afraid of going to hell. I don't think I'm going to go to hell. And so if I was going to give a fake apology, I would have done it a long time ago. When I apologized to her the
Absolutely.
other day, I said it because of anything that I may have said that hurt her feelings. I
Right.
am genuinely sorry for that. So when she
Right.
came on, I thought that was wonderful. I really did because I don't dislike Debbie, and you know we've both done things we dislike to each other, but I
Right.
don't dislike her.
I
You
don't
know,
dislike Debbie either. I don't. And she wouldn't believe that, especially after the nasty emails I sent her, because I wasn't very nice. I called her a few choice names, but I was so pissed. But whatever, it doesn't excuse it. But I just think that Debbie and I are best left to our own kind of corners. She can
right?
go about her own way, and I'll go about my own way. And, that's the way it is. Like this morning, from what I see, you and Debbie have made up. You and Rochelle, I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right, Rochelle, have made up. You and I weren't fighting anyway. But
No,
we got a lot of things talked out. Byron and Miss Passion, no one is mad. I'm not.
I'm not.
You
Yeah,
know,
I like them both. I can't even believe. You
I
know,
I like them both too. Byron and will email me every now and then. Not very often, but he'll just say, "We're good, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're good. Love you, hugs or whatever." And Miss Passion and I talk on the phone, not frequently, but we do say hi and stay in touch and make sure we're okay. So no, I don't. I would call this a healing live
thank you.
stream.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Because I
We
really
may
always
never
like you,
speak again.
Holly. That's why it
Yeah,
hurts so much. That's why I got so mad. I get so mad when it's not. I don't get so mad when enemies do things, but it's because it hurts when you really like somebody and you just want to get along with them. And
yeah.
um,
I
Spaceman, I
I
just
think he
I
might.
unblocked. You're unblocked, Spaceman.
Yeah, I think somebody may have come in from what I can see from the chat.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. And you know what? And I'm all for
okay.
forgiving. And Spaceman, I'm fine to forgive. I really am. I would much rather just get along
I
with people.
couldn't hold. Listen, I couldn't hold a grudge if you put a cinder block on me and said
You
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 have
know
to.
what? You're right. Except for
I
one person,
can't.
maybe or two. Right?
Well, I just don't want anything to do with her. Keep my name out of your
That's
mouth,
it. Yeah,
Joe,
that's it.
and
That's
I'll keep
exactly it.
mine.
Just stay in their lane. That's
Stay
it.
in your lane. Don't be going over to other people's channels. Well, I can't tell you what to do, but my suggestion is, you going over to other people's channels and say, well, Ollie blocked me, blah, 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 and I'm just here to clear things up. No, you're not. You're there to get drama. Everyone knows it because that's what your channel is based on, except you say, I can't say it, but you guys in the chat can. So what you're doing is you are putting your drama onto your people that are subscribed to you. It's disgusting. That's all I'm going to say on that.
And
I'm
you know,
done.
and another thing too that Jose said the other day, and when he was talking about the clones that go around saying, you know, mean things like in live streams, people's friends and everything.
Right.
It's not only hurting the person that they're cloning, it's hurting their friends as well because, you
Right.
know, their friends don't know if it's really that person, you know, since
Yeah.
YouTube has taken away that ability to click and, you know, see
Oh,
who that is. So, you know, it's hurting them as well. So they're not only hurting that person that they're targeting, but if they like somebody who's their friend and they're saying something bad, thinking we'll break their friendship up, they're hurting that person as well. And I think that's pretty shitty. And they need to understand that by doing that, they're not just targeting one person, they're
right.
hurting more than one.
Right. There's
Yep.
now I forget who I told this. I've actually told this to a couple of people. Has anyone seen the new changes on YouTube yet? Or
I haven't.
any? Well, okay, well I have. I've seen changes on mine. And I did have a sock account because there was channels I wouldn't go into as Ollie because I didn't
Mhm.
want to bring any hate to their channel because hate travels with me for some reason. Uh, anyway, so I would, but I enjoyed them, so I would go in on a sock name. Uh, I tried to go on my sock the other day, and I can't anymore. There is no option for me to say switch accounts. So,
Really?
yep, nope, there's no options. So I'm assuming that slowly YouTube is changing over. Now, I did hear something about that on Twitter as well, and that YouTube is changing its format. Well, it's already changed for me because I can't have a sock account.
Oh, that's
So,
strange. I haven't seen that yet.
nope.
I'm gonna send you the link to Dallas's live streams or well, channel actually. I'm not gonna put it
Okay.
in the live stream just because I don't want anybody harassing him or anything right now. You know, not that ever I want anybody harassing him, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna just send it to you just so you can go in there and I'll send that text message though.
Okay. Yeah. Text message me, and then that way I'll, or you can put it in a
Yeah, you
group
can go
chat.
in there and check it out because you know maybe talk to him a little more. He's very nice. Him and his wife are very nice, and they're going through such a hard time, Ollie. But I'll wait till you go in there and let them. That's their story, and they can tell it. But it's just so sad. But yeah, I'll put their link in there.
He was very nice to come in here,
Oh,
uh,
very.
and
Yep.
try to correct, like, about the oral Ollie. That was very nice of him.
Very kind, yep, very
Yeah.
kind. I don't know what happened. If something might have occurred, I heard him talking to somebody, and who knows. But I
Yeah.
will put that link in there. So he usually goes live quite often, so you can get a
Okay.
chance.
Well,
Okay.
I think maybe Bruce wants to come up by 100.
Actually, I don't see him back. It says you lie and don't deserve our friendship
No,
after what you said about us. See, isn't that awful? He just
no,
can't.
actually, there's another comment. You might have missed it.
Oh, I didn't see any other
I never
comment. Yeah.
lied. It says I never.
Huh?
It says I never lied to any of you and defended you through all the shit, and you treated me the same way as that Osborne did. Thanks, Tracy. Uh, Harry
Uh,
or Blake, who
he's
if you ever,
unblocked.
yeah, why don't you come in and talk to Tracy about it? Because it's been a pretty healing morning. So that
Yeah,
would be really big of you.
yeah. I mean, I don't
Okay,
want to
Tracy,
argue or
enjoy
anything. I
the rest
mean,
of your
if he wants
day.
to just move past it and never talk about it again, I'm fine with that. But I don't
There
want to
you go.
argue about the past because,
There
you
you go.
know, there's no way to change the past, but we can change the future. So if you want to just move past it, spaceman, and just let it go, I'm willing to do that. But I'm not willing to be insulted and called a liar and then defend myself. I don't want any of that. It gives me a headache.
Yeah,
I just want to move past it and think,
yeah. Too
okay,
much
3 years of
stress.
friendship is too long to just throw away over a stupid argument. You
Yeah,
know,
absolutely.
yeah, and I don't want to, going over there to Debbie's after me and Debbie have, made some peace and made some progress. I don't want him going with his anger and trying to destroy that. I just want people to get along, and that's the bottom line. And I don't lie,
Yeah,
spaceman. I am blocked, so that's the
there
bottom
you
line.
go. So
Yeah.
maybe you could come up, Spaceman, and just a suggestion, and you guys could talk. Tracy could even put it private if he's wanted to do that. Anyway, thank you very much, Tracy.
Bye. I love you, Ollie.
Love you too. I'm gonna go listen to Baubles now. I'm so pissed that I missed that. I slept like a
Uh, it's talking about Sharon,
oh
Okay.
yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right.
Have a
Have a
great
great
day,
night.
everyone. Have a
Bye,
great
Ollie.
day. Bye bye now.
See you. You too. Bye bye. Bye bye. Space One, I tried you tried moving on. You're not trying it right now. Can we just stop, Spaceman? Please, please. I'm willing to forgive you for whatever was going on. But, talking behind whatever. I've already talked with Rachel. I just don't want to keep beating a dead horse. It's been done. It's already done. Let's just forget it and just go forward. Yes. And yeah, I mean, I just don't want Spaceman carrying this anger over onto after what I said about you. Spaceman, fucking a month ago, you were bashing me behind my back. Please, please, Spaceman, just acknowledge that I didn't say anything about you, Bruce, and you are just looking for a reason to justify what you were doing. And I can't give you one. I refuse to continue this with you. I don't refuse to continue the friendship with you, but I refuse to continue arguing with you. I'm all for just moving past it. You're the one who needs forgiving, and I'm forgiving you. But I think, truthfully, honestly, anybody can say, I did nothing but speak highly of you. And I was shocked and very hurt. But I don't want to remember it. I just want to move past it. It doesn't seem that you're willing to do that. I wish I had my glasses on. Um, yeah, today is a new day. Really, today is a new day. Just what XX just said. I can't continue going back there. I'm going to disagree with that comment, but I'm going to agree with this one. I'm sorry. And faith, man. Even if you don't want to be friends with me anymore, please do not go over to Debbie and destroy what her and I were able to talk about today. Please, because I found it very admirable that she came here and got on the piano and talked with me. We didn't argue. Nobody raised their voices. Nothing. Because at the end of the day, I've always liked her. And that's what I'm trying to tell Ollie. I mean, not trying to. She knows. I've always liked her. That's the thing, Spaceman. So I just don't want to keep beating a dead horse because we can't change the past. You hurt me, Spaceman. Okay? I said, what? I can't read that word there. I'm sorry. What does it say? I said, hireable? Oh, horrible. Sorry. Spaceman, you already didn't like me, according to my own eyes, a month ago. I'm sorry. That's the way I see it, but I don't want to believe that. So unless you can move past it, then I'm compelled to believe it because you just want to keep arguing with me. If you really liked me and wanted to save the friendship, you'd just stop this arguing right now. I mean, obviously, you wouldn't be here if you didn't want to try to just forget about this. So just forget about it, Spaceman. Yes, we both were hurt. Yours occurred a month before. What happened? But I don't want to have to keep saying that because I can't change what happened a month ago. Okay, Spaceman, you're proud of her. I'm proud of her too. Didn't I just say it was very admirable? You said I only apologize because I'm afraid of going to hell. You were trying to like undermine my apology to her, which was truly genuine. Truly genuine. Why would you want to make this woman think that a heartfelt apology, a fake apology could have come at any time? That was a truly heartfelt apology. And you tried to make it seem like it was nothing. And it wasn't. Spaceman, you did say stuff against me. Oh my God. Spaceman, I saw it with my own eyes. It was on your own channel. It was you. Please, please, Spaceman. The hatred was what you felt. I don't understand what you mean by that. What hatred? What are you talking about? If the hatred is what I feel, why would I be saying to you I'm willing to just move forward? Why would I? Honest to God, Spaceman, why do you find it so incredible to believe that I might never have really disliked Debbie at all? You hurt me, Spaceman. You said what you thought of me, Spaceman. Okay, then I guess that's how you're gonna feel, Spaceman, but please, please, do not tell Debbie things to make her feel hurt. And when you're saying things like that, apology didn't mean anything, I just said it for this reason, that's mean. It's mean to me and it's mean to her. Because I truly, truly never really disliked Debbie. And she said the same thing to me. So please don't destroy the positive path we are going down. Please. You know, we cannot change the past. We can only paint the future. And that's it. And XX is right. And you hurt me. If I hurt you, you hurt me. Me and Debbie, we hurt each other. Me and Rachel, we hurt each other. Me and Ollie, we hurt each other. But look at us. Why are you like going against the grain? It's the road to forgiveness and accountability. Spaceman, how easy do you think it is to trust you now? Why would you make up a lie and say to Debbie that my apology didn't really mean anything? I only said it because I was scared of going to hell. I mean, that's mean. I'm just saying, Spaceman. It is, yeah. And you can talk with them too. Hurt people. I'm out now. Thank you, Allie. Wow, Spaceman. That's a horrible thing to say. I'm sorry, Spaceman. You're really showing something of your character right here. And I have. Why did I block you? Because look what you're saying right now about me, Spaceman. To me, I feel like these are your true feelings. You never really liked me. You can't go back to 3 years of friendship and remember why you liked me. All you can remember is this. I don't know what that means. That is hey. What does that mean? That is You think you hurt me? Why would I ever want to hurt you, Spaceman? I'd never want to hurt you. Hurting you has never crossed my mind. Not once. Not once. And it will never cross my mind ever. I think blocking you hurt you? No. You were hurting me, and that's why I blocked you. But look it. Did I unblock you immediately? Yes, I did, Spaceman. Because I truly thought you were here because you were listening to what I never did the same to you. Come on, man. You know, come on. Seriously? No, I didn't. Did Dominic leave? If he did, thank you for making me hungry talking about barbecue. Can't mail me some barbecue, maybe a rib or two. I know, Bill. You're not saying what is. I'm sorry. I didn't expect that. No, but you are right about that exact. It absolutely is down a healing road, just like Ollie said about the. She felt like this live stream was healing, and that's how I want people to feel. Like when we all used to say it was therapeutic and stuff. That's what I want. When we all would eat here and the love was just flowing. We all were like full of love for each other. That's all I want to do. You have no idea how much you affected our friendship. Because when I saw those words you were saying, I was very shocked and hurt. But I'm willing to pretend that I never saw them, because if that's the only thing you've done in 3 years, then I'm okay with that. People argue, friends argue. Hi, Bill Tweed, the funniest person I've ever seen. Well, there's a few funny people, but Tiffany's very, very funny too. Everybody's funny in their own way. I'm the funniest. That's what I'm only kidding. I like to think I am, but maybe I'm not. La 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 la. That's my imitation of Bill Tweed. La 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 la. My Haagen-Dazs is melting. He's so funny. Did you guys see his videos? Did you guys see them? They're so funny. Fucking hysterical. Here's both of you guys. Not both of us. Not both of us, Rachel, please. Don't include me in that, please. Please. Don't say both. Both of us. Please, both of you guys. That sounds like we're both arguing. And we aren't, Rachel. And you know that is not correct. I'd prefer you to reword that because I think anybody in this room can tell you it is not both of us right now. I do believe anybody in this room could tell you it is not both of us. So please do not act like it is both of us. Spaceman, when did I accuse you of attacking me? I don't really recollect accusing you of attacking me. I don't recollect that at all. I'm sorry. La 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 la. I wish I knew how to fucking share. Bill tweet. I mean, I know how to share his channel link, but I wish I could. You can come up and play your videos if you want, Bill, because they are so funny. I love watching them. Like, I actually watch them over and over again because they're just so damn funny. I'm telling you. They really, really are. Have you guys seen them? They're so funny. I'm gonna share his link in here because if nobody has seen them and they need a good laugh, thank you. Thanks. Just trying to help and writing fast. So maybe thank you. I appreciate that, Rachel, because I truly, truly love Space Man, and I really, even if he doesn't ever want to be friends with me again, I just don't want him going over and firing up Debbie again because I think we are in a good path. I think it was very admirable that she came in and we spoke, and I just seriously don't need his anger rubbing off on her right now. I just don't. That's Bill Tweed's link right there, in case anybody wants to check out his channel, because he is one funny person. Let me tell you. I'm actually gonna send that link to Ollie right now. Yeah, I don't want him to sway Debbie in any kind of certain way. Um, I know, huh? You are very right. Mm-hmm. I'm dying to know who Bill Tweed is. I really am. Every time I listen to his videos, I try to figure out his voice for a little while. I thought it was Rourke, but now I'm not so sure. So figure it out. Just trying to pretend it never happened, but I truly care and reached out. Yeah, and you booted me, and I told you what was that about? Yeah, but Spaceman, I kind of feel like it's okay. It's okay, Rachel. Um, I kind of feel like I kind of saw how you really felt about me a month ago. before any of this Reese's stuff started. So I just, you have to understand I'm willing to get over the fact that I hate having to look sideways at people, but, you know, so maybe you are upset this and that. Yes, that's a good point, Rachel. But it does not mean you care about. Okay, I don't know what you mean by that, Spaceman. I really don't. You know what? I think that how you were doing things a month ago is indicative of your real feelings for me. Because those were behind the scenes, and from what you're saying here, I almost think that all this time you really didn't like me much. Because if this is how you really feel, that you think I'm just this shyster that really isn't about forgiveness, just I don't understand. I just don't get it. You're just very insulting right now, and I can't convince you that I'm a good person. I think you had your mindset maybe even longer than a month ago, and I just didn't know it. I guess it was you, yeah. Um, yeah. um, yeah. And that's upsetting because I have consistently spoken so highly of you, but I can't make somebody like me and say, son, if you truly don't like me, then you truly don't like me. I will not see, you will not see us again. What does that mean, us? So does that mean that you're gonna go and destroy what me and Debbie were working on when you say, I will not see us again? Wow, that's so hurtful, even to Debbie right there, man. That poor girl, what are you doing? Filling her head with vile, vile lies that aren't true just to get your end result. I can't understand why you would want to hurt somebody's feelings just to include that word us. You're willing to tell lies to say, I will not see us again. I mean, that doesn't even make sense. I hope she sees that. I really do. In fact, I'm going to screenshot it because I feel that you're really crossing the line in this space and speaking for her. That's very strange. See us again. That doesn't make sense, girl. It really doesn't. Wow. Does she know that you speak for her and make her decisions? Seems like a strong, independent woman to me. I don't understand. I'm sorry, Faith, ma'am, if you feel that way. I, um, oh wow. Yeah. Oh, I would never try to come between you. I'm not looking to do that. And in fact, I introduced you to her, so I don't even understand your. That's. Anyway, Debbie, if you're listening to this, please, anything that might be said to you to achieve an end result here is not the actual thing going on. I'm gonna leave this live stream up, and if anything's missing, I've screenshotted it. Um, I can't even comprehend it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But Debbie, it was a very sincere apology, and I was very, very happy that you came into the live stream. Truly, truly, with all my heart. I never disliked you. And I meant that every word of that apology. And I was so happy to have you come in here. So you are welcome here anytime at all, Debbie. She came in, she said, "Oh, am I blocked?" But no, she was not blocked. I did not block Debbie. I don't dislike her. And that's the truth. Spaceman, perhaps you want to come between us. I don't know. Maybe you wanted to come between everybody. I mean, yeah, I wish only the best. I mean, Spaceman, why wouldn't I want to see you happy? Why wouldn't I want to see her happy or anybody happy? That doesn't make any sense. My God, I am just so, it's very baffling to me, Spaceman. I'm sorry. I can't understand it or comprehend it, but I just don't want Debbie to be hurt in your antics. Wow. So who came between who? I didn't come between anybody, Spaceman. I unblocked you immediately. I forgot I blocked you. I'm sorry. That's the truth. I unblocked you immediately. If I was trying to do anything, I would have said, "Yep, that's right. You are blocked and screw you." But I didn't. I didn't. In fact, I said, "Let's just move past all this and look at your stuff." I'm sorry. I'm not trying to insult you or anything. I just do not want you to destroy any of the progress that is going on here with the road to forgiveness and accountability, even my own. I do not want you to destroy that. I'm not going to block you. I'm going to tell my Maj, please do not block him. Let him have his say, as hurtful as it might be. Um, because, regardless of what you think, Spaceman, the fact that you don't want to salvage 3 years of a friendship is kind of hurtful, and I don't really understand it. It's confusing. You're definitely not meeting me halfway, that's for sure. But can you guys talk amongst your? I want Debbie to think of what you did to her. You talked to me about. I just don't understand. I know, I know, but Rachel, here's the thing. If I was to continue to look at the things that made me mad, I'd still be mad. So I have to put them out of my head so I can work on things with you, work on things with how Ollie and I did, how Tiffany and I did. If I continue to think about those things, I could possibly still be mad. Thank you, Ollie. Please watch Bill tweet because he's so funny. Why are you talking for Debbie's face, man? Yeah. I know he did. No, I know he did. But what I'm trying to say is if he can't stop thinking about what made him mad, then he'll always be mad and we'll go nowhere. He has to do what I'm doing and realize that we can't change anything. We can only apologize and move forward. But he's refusing to do that. So I just don't understand. Yeah. I didn't do any damage, Spaceman. You were talking behind my back a month ago and I saw it. Maybe you're just mad because I saw it. But I just don't want to. Isn't he funny? You gotta watch that one, that Maddie and Gerald one. It's so funny. And I like Maddie and Gerald, don't get me wrong, but it is funny. It's a funny parody. Um, yeah, I know. Oh, so if I could just play one of your videos right now on screen, everybody would laugh and be happy. Will you guys talk amongst yourselves? Because I really have to go to the bathroom. Yeah. I am very calm. I'm so willing, and I really, really mean it. Like I said in Babos when that guy said something to you. I mean, and I've said it. Um, Dom in New York City. Dom in New York City. Peace, Dom in New York City. That's one of the funniest things I've heard today, but it's still early. But Ollie is funny as hell too. Ollie's funny too. Um, you guys talk amongst yourselves, folks. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Thank you, Ollie. You're so kind. That's the thing, Faith. Now, do you understand the things that me, Ollie, Tiffany, Debbie are actually guilty of? And yet, look at us. We're all working towards forgiveness and the road to forgiveness and accountability, even our own. And that's, you know, that's the thing. And so, what occurred between you and I, if us guys can all, thank you, if us guys can all try so hard, and really it's not that hard, you know what? Because when you really deep down really like somebody, it's so much easier and pleasant to just be friends. Because that's what you really want in the end, to be friends. Ollie's very pleasant, and Tiffany, oh, she's super pleasant. Debbie, she was so nice when she came on the piano. And I mean, Rachel Reed and I, we fight all the time, but we have I think we have the most love-hate relationship on YouTube. But bottom line is, we all like each other deep down. And so it makes it easy because you want to forgive and you want to be friends again. And all I'm saying, Spaceman, is if it's not easy for you to just move past this because you want to be friends again, then maybe you don't want to be friends with me. But just please do not throw any wrenches in the path of me and Debbie working things out because you're just going to be creating drama in both of our lives. And in order to achieve it, you'll be hurting both of us by saying things that perhaps aren't true. Where Debbie and I are both adults enough that we will speak, and she's an adult that she'll come over and speak to me and talk. And it's so much for because I'm stuck in too much. I'll have to check that out, Ollie. Thank you. And I love my high flag. I could see you in those. Just saying. Why does she always bring that shit up? Because then I start picturing it. You know, um, when you really, really like someone's face, man, you are welcoming to have them back in your life. So I feel like, thank you. I think, yeah, just to, and seeing how Debbie came in here, I know that she is right on the same page as the rest of us, I think, because she knows too that it's so much stress arguing and being angry is so exhausting. So please don't try to throw a wrench in that path. That's all I'm asking. You can, I wouldn't, I'm not trying to come between anyone at all. I could picture her with a whip too, Bill. I'm picturing more like one of those, not like a long horse whip though, more like one of those, what are they, cat o' nine tails or something? Something with like a lot of whips. Simmer down, SD. uh, oh, it's so, I was so happy she came in, Ollie. Oh my God, you don't even know. You don't even know. I was just so relieved that she, wasn't buying into what was being said to her. I hope she continues on that. Like she said, just like me, we're both very ultra sensitive, um, and I think you too are, things really do hurt. And that's why it's so much better to talk and get along because in like our own real lives, there's so much stuff going on that can hurt us that it's nice to have friends and to have healing therapeutic conversations, whether it's on the phone, in real life, or on YouTube. And that's all I want is just for people to get along, you know? And I'm sorry, Space Man. It's not coming easy for you to just move past this. And I can't force you to. I love you, but I can't force you. Whip me, beat me, make me feel cheap. Well, that shouldn't be too hard, Bill. No, sir, just kidding. uh, I could kind of see XX that way too, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, do you, Dom in New York City? Do you? Dom in New York City. That's your new name now. Dom in New York City. I see three. No, you only see three. That's horrible. You haven't liked me for a long time, Space Man, and that's what that statement here seems to be for me. I don't. I'm sorry. It's quite apparent you haven't liked me for a while. I'm sorry. Doesn't mean I don't like you, but you evidently haven't. Oh, you did not. Ah, after being served for my. Oh, stop it. That was just let's stop talking about your fucking 70-foot yacht, alright? Um, oh, God. Alright, I'll get back to you about the whip bill. Oh my God. Oh, he's fucking funny. She goes out with some pretty fucking good one line. Oh, front doors. It's ticklish. I'm not ticklish. She'll find I know, right? I see right through you. She is not transparent. Call me cellophane. I am actually cellophane. Not so. I do. I am not. I'm in New York City. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, kid. Tell us about the boy from New York City. Think I New York City. Remember that song? What was that song? He's kind of, he's, oh God. Someday I hope to make him mine, all mine. Who's that? The Pointer Sisters? Ooh, 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 come on, kitty. Tell us about the boy from New York City. Right? Or say, honest, he went to test. Oh, there's a hole in the line, down your money in. I just wish I owned the lake. I don't care about the boat. I'll float on a raft. Remember that scene in frickin' Jaws with the little boy on the raft, and then the fucking raft is like, ugh, so horrible. Anybody goes in the ocean this summer, please be sure to remove anything shiny. I wonder if they have any kind of like, 'cause the Great Lakes are really big, in case anybody didn't know that. So for all you Michiganders out there, the Great Lakes are really big. And that's pretty cool that there's no sharks in there. Or is there for my tub? A tubboat? They're big. XX knows. Dominic knows. Bill Tweet, are you from Detroit too? Or Michigan, I should say. I know, right? Is there sharks in the water? Because it's big. I might have one flown in. Just because, I feel that I feel that there should be some kind of a scary monstrosity in one of those lakes. Huge fish, huh? Why connect the ocean? You get it. Oh yeah, like that one in New Jersey, remember? Back in 19 something. I had it written down. I was gonna do a video about it. It was a bull shark. Killed like 4 people, maybe even more. Killed a lot of people. It went into the brackish water. Brackish. Did you guys know that's what it's called? When salt water turns into fresh water. Brackish. Oh, in New Jersey. Are you Amish, Bill? I could tell. Just kidding. Can you imagine? It's an Amish guy You say you want to be friends, right? Why have you not said sorry to me for talking about me behind my back and not defending me? You said it's because it is not me you care about. I don't know what you're talking about. What does that mean? You said you don't want to come between. You don't want me to care. Is it because it is not me you care about? I care about both of you. It is possible for me to care about more than one person. I'm sorry. Unlike you, it seems. Huh? I'm just kidding. I can care about multiple people. I do all the time. As a mangrove, and the kid or the tide goes out, it's more fresh. You know, when the water comes in, it's down and fresh. I don't know. I heard it's when, it's meeting fresh water, like in those little, creeks, whatever. A creek. I wonder why some people say creek, because it is creek, not crick. Crick would be spelled Crick. Creek is what it is. It's not like a cricket. We ain't going swimming down in the creek. It's in the cement pond. Or what is that? That's a spider. You guys all know what happens then. Oh wait, that's not the Amish. That's Mormon. Yeah, Bill Tweed. He's freaking Amish and he's making these videos about Tom Reed. Oh my god, you should do that, Bill Tweed. That should be your next. Ooh, ooh, kitty. Tell us about Tom from New York City. Ooh, who's the killer now? Who's the killer now? My animals are all looking at me like, where's my dog? Oh, hi, Boo Boo. You feeling better? I think somehow, some way, my dog got weed and I didn't. Isn't that fucked up? That little fucker never shares nothing. My dog shares nothing. In fact, earlier today, I went to this Spanish restaurant and they had this really good. Yeah, and I don't even know where he hid his stash, but that is pissed. I'm pissed because I wanted I want weed. This little fucker somehow popped, and he didn't tell me. And I think that's what was wrong with him earlier. He was high, and I was like, "What the fuck? Where'd he get weed from?" Okay, so you never said any lies about me, so you really felt all that way. Okay, that's fine. That was how we felt. Who the fuck is we? You are nuts, man. I'm sorry, Space Man. You're starting to piss me off because you're trying to get me mad at Debbie, and I don't appreciate it. I keep saying we. You do know that you guys aren't Siamese twins, right? I think he did. In New York City. I really think that he did. Sometimes I see them at my doctor's office. Make a parody about uh, Tom and Amish. Did you already? Maybe I missed it. I do. I honestly think that's what happened, Dominic. And I just want to know where he got it from because I don't have any weed. And I haven't had any weed. I want to know where he got it from. Who is providing my dog with weed? I'm just saying. That so messed up. Keep me out of it. And oh, and that's what I was saying before. I was like trying to split up like this piece of steak that, because I had gone to the Spanish restaurant and I got this like, steak thing, and I was sharing a piece with my dog, but he managed to just grab the whole thing out of my hand and ate it. So, sure. Maybe that is my, I mean, steals weed from where though, Essex? I don't even have weed. Where the hell did he get it? Oh, fucker has his own little weed dealer somewhere. I don't even know about. Probably one of my cats. Running running a racket over here. I mean, the heck? Oh my god! See? They're all high. That was my cat that came running in. Where's the weed? Where's the weed? Wow. You are just a mean person, Spaceman. There's something. Oh, maybe. Rachel? Possible. No, that could be possible. Got it from the neighbors. I know, right? He's downstairs knocking on the door. Jason, you know what? You never really liked me, or I don't know what's going on with you, but you are just not loyal friends right now. You are being very insulting, and you haven't said one nice thing since you came in here. You are a saint. Hey, did I ever say that? I just, I never said I was a saint, Spaceman. Didn't I just say it? Me, Tiffany, Ollie, and Debbie can forgive each other for what we've done to each other? Did I say I was a saint? Doesn't. I'm hurt at what you did, Spaceman, and I'd always be hurt at it if I thought about it consistently, which is what you're making happen right here. Like you're bringing what was in the past and you're just bringing it to the present day. You're continuing to be hurtful. And you are also sounding like you're going to say a few lies to Debbie to hurt her, to try to make some kind of animosity between us again. And that's a shame. And that's why I'm definitely leaving this live stream out, because it's a shame that you would tell somebody that somebody's apology was not sincere. Based on what, Spaceman? Where do you get off telling somebody that somebody didn't mean their apology? That's very mean. My dad was stationed in Hawaii. My older sister was born there too. They were little black peaches. Peaches. I'm sorry. Hey Sam, you obviously don't think that talking behind somebody's back is something bad to do, and you don't think that speaking for somebody else is something bad to do. I'd be kind of pissed if somebody would have to say, "You're not gonna do this. We won't be here. We won't be here." That would. I'd be like, "What the hell are you talking for?" I'm fucking hungry now. Dominic, down in New York City. Send me some ribs. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of worried, Rachel, that he's gonna like. May I call you Rachel? That he's gonna I didn't lie about anything. I'm not lying about anything, Space Man. I didn't lie at all. Why would I say I lied just to appease you? I didn't lie. I'm not, you can continue, I guess you're going to continue to argue all you want, because I'm not going to say I did something that I didn't do. I've been your friend for 3 years. I've never bashed you. I never put you down. I never did the things you did to me. Never. May have recently been pissed off at you, but I do believe I started them with, to be honest. um, so, really, Spaceman, I don't know what you want me to say. Sorry that you feel that way. Sorry that you didn't like me all the time. Sorry that you want to hurt Debbie. I'm sorry that you think you guys are Siamese twins. I'm sorry. Sorry for that. I know back and forth never comes. I know. It's, you know, yeah, it is ridiculous, man. I mean, I've tried. I've tried. Yeah. You bit me on the butt. So everybody knows. As I'm sitting here scratching my ass. uh, I don't know what you're talking about, Spaceman, but you're not going to convince me at all that I did anything wrong to you, because I know I didn't. But please, do not tell lies. I know for a fact that you didn't defend XX in that room. You didn't say, well, that wasn't quite how it went, Debbie. You didn't clarify that either about, me saying I appreciate you supporting and going into other YouTubers' rooms. You didn't say that. So I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying you didn't straighten things out. You didn't show any form of loyalty there or any act of trying to create peace. You weren't trying to make peace. Like even when people were saying stuff to you in your comments on your channel, you didn't try to make peace there either. You kept the controversy going, just like you're doing here, Spaceman. And I think that it's offensive because I don't understand what your end game is here. I never said I was never wrong. Never did. You never tried to keep peace. You absolutely didn't, Spaceman. You did not. If you did, you would have said that's not quite how the conversation went. You would have said those things, but you didn't. You have ulterior motives with Debbie. I'm not saying they're wrong, and I'm not saying they're bad, and I'm not saying that I begrudge you of that. I'm not saying any of that. I just don't understand your ways of going about them. I would go a different way. I'm so angry. I know I'm sorry. Oh my god, wouldn't that be so great? See? But I'm evil. See? That's just a horrible thing. Spaceman, I hope for your sake you really get what you're looking for with these motives. Because you're really going about it in a way that is, if Debbie's watching, I don't know that she's going to be really impressed with it. I'm just saying, honey, bring Starbucks coffee unless you like it. I'll take the home brand, or I'm going to bring dollar store brand. I'm sorry. What's Hobo Brew? Ooh, 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 kitty. Tell us about Dom in New York City. Dominic Seafart. Seafart. Poor Dominic. All I'm asking is, Spaceman, please don't make up lies. Try to make me an I'm not blaming anybody. I didn't blame anybody. You are. Um wow. What are you talking about, Spaceman? I have not learned anything. I've learned that please do not make up lies to Debbie and tell her things aren't sincere. Wow. Actually, she doesn't have to choose me or you. She is quite capable of being friends with both of us, I'm quite certain. As am I, but apparently you don't seem to be. I am blaming you. You need to take some kind of meds or something, Spaceman. I hate to say that because I don't even usually say that shit, but there's something going on in your mind, huh? Kitty. I promise this is the last thing I have to say. I don't know Spaceman at all. I can see clearly in her, though, whether it's valid. It doesn't matter. You feel it in that manner. That's Spaceman's friend. Give it a rest. Spaceman, come on, man. This is weird. What the hell is going to go back? Right? I know, right? Oh, I definitely got it. I know. I'm pretty certain XX's finger is fucking just itching right now. She's probably like, what? I know. Where's her other half? Didn't she have like another half to that? There's one of two as Tracy's friend. Come on, Holly. Come on, get those sausage fingers working. Sausage fingers. Oh god. I remember one night in fucking Ollie's live stream, a fucking stock account comes in called Sausage Fingers. Like, to you should have taken this right. Like maybe even have Debbie join you so it worked out like the dog. I know, right? I know, exactly. I know, Ollie. I mean, if he's gonna talk for, I don't matter. Who said you didn't matter? Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what's wrong with you today. Yeah. I mean, if he's gonna say we and us and stuff, but I'm old too. Was sausage type with one crippled finger, a bent sausage, a bent sausage. No, she got the whole thing. She got the whole thing. She got it. She got it up here. No, that she's so the sausage finger sock comes in, which is like what they used to like when they would make fun of Ollie. They would say they got names for all of us, right? So so we were also like kind of shocked, but it was funny, so we left it in there for a little while. He starts telling us this fucking recipe and shit. We were like all like on the edge of our seats for this recipe. And fucking Ollie deleted them. We're like, what? I'll never know now how to make avocado guacamole, blah, 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 blah. Remember that, Ollie? That is so funny. Oh, my God. I know, me too. Sorry about your pinky. How do you know it's her pinky? How do you know it's her pinky? Ollie's got hooked pinky. Hook pinky. Just saying, one time we were wrestling and she hooked me in the mouth with that pinky. No, I'm going, Ollie! Ollie! Stop it, Ollie! Could you imagine me and Ollie wrestling? Oh my God, that would be so funny. Fucking Ollie's got her sausage finger in my mouth. She fucking hits live by accident. She's like, morning, everybody. She's got me pinned. Ollie! Ollie! Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. But I would want it to be the smallest one. Oh, God. That is so fucking funny. Oh, God. Kai Bear, hello. I'm not saying I didn't do anything to you, Space Man. You didn't defend me and you didn't try to make peace, Space Man. I told you already I'd move past that. And I'm not telling you you have to fucking lick my boots, which you seem to think I'm supposed to do to you, and I didn't do anything. And I'm sorry. I don't do that. Only if I think I did something wrong and I apologize and I know I didn't. I'm sorry. I think I'll opt out of the Shanty of Christ channel. Shanty of Christ. Christ lived in a shanty. I guess a manger and a shanty are kind of the same, right? Moonchild, hello. Oh, Jesus Christ, Moonchild, you had to say it, did you? Actually, he thinks they're Siamese twins. Anyway, they're attached at the heart. Debbie doesn't know. He does. Apparently. Oh, Debbie. Debbie, come back. Debbie. Someone go get Debbie, would you? Who knows Debbie's number? Moon, you missed it. I was just mooning everybody. I just told them I got bit on the butt. Dom in New York City says, hi, Moonchild. I'm diabetic. You got your first one what? What did you get your first one? I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Yes, exactly. More flaggers, like what they said. Uh, hi, good and why? Oh, first COVID. Yeah, I talked about it. Don't say that shit around Rachel. You know what that means. I'm hungry. She say ass. Who's that? Me? Ass. Oh, dumb ass. She said dumb ass. Rachel. Dumb ass. Poor Moonchild. Ugh, my God, I'm so hungry. Did you guys see my stomach? What can I eat? Noodle? Feeling noodle. I could heat up my Spanish food. Too lazy. X, will you come here and heat up my Spanish food for me? Oh, God. Spaceman, you've tortured me all night in here. I think you owe me an apology for that. Just saying. Will you stop? Oh, Jesus Christ. I get on my fucking nerves. I'm trying to be nice. I've been nicer. Everything. Ah, wait. No, you put it in the microwave. It's not a big joke, Spaceman, but people are trying to fucking enjoy themselves. Ah, look at what you're doing. It's like you're incapable of fucking acting accordingly today. Oh, what's the problem? Go back to bed. Wake up again. No, Moon Child. I slept. When I woke up, all these people were here. All these Bye. Yeah, I woke up and all these people were here. Isn't that nice? They all watched me sleep. They said, she's an angel when she's sleeping. An angel. Look at her. Look at her little halo. I did say that. I did say that. No, he can apologize to me too. I'm not licking boots. No. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. No, I'm sorry about that. I can't do that. I'm not being spoken to like that and then apologizing to somebody. Oh, I'm sorry that I allowed you to speak like that to me. I mean, come on. I know, right, man? I'm not doing that. That wouldn't be sincere. I believe I said it when he first came into the room. I said, look, Spaceman, sorry for whatever happened in the past. Let's just move on from it. But he didn't even take that. No. Yeah, no. I said it. I'm more than fucking nice. I've never said anything mean about him. I can't apologize sincerely when I didn't do anything wrong. And everybody has seen. I said I'm sorry if you're unblocked now. I'm not. This guy ain't gonna fucking go for that. That's just gonna fucking give him more fuel for his shit. He ain't gonna. Ollie, you're fucking funny as shit. You're so funny. Rachel doesn't even drink. She's gonna have frothy milk. I don't even know what frothy milk is. You are funny as hell. No, what he did when I apologized to Debbie, he told her I didn't mean it and shit. This guy is just dead set on. It's in his mind. You know that? It's not. I mean, it's coming to light. It's not that he thinks I don't want him at that channel, and it's not that he doesn't want he doesn't want what do you call it? He doesn't want me and Debbie to get along. He doesn't want anybody to get along with her. That's what I'm thinking. I think he's a little upset. And you know what? And it's okay to be obsessed. And I get with if if she gives him butterflies and stuff, you know, um, Only God can send a person to hell, and I doubt it will be over an apology. It doesn't work like that. Face man, sincerely hope you will not be disappointed. Yeah, I know. True. So that's how I feel too. And if Spaceman remembers correctly, Debbie's first instinct actually was to block Spaceman, and I said to her, no, no, Spaceman's a nice guy. Spaceman's a good guy. You should unblock him. He's a nice guy. So if Spaceman was to be honest, he knows that if it wasn't for me, um, well, and that's what Spaceman's doing, Rachel. If you heard the things he was saying that I was going to go to hell. And shit. It's just being very cruel. Said I probably have been evil all my life, and but you know, I guess after 3 years, I don't know, got his own opinion. But I'm starting to think that maybe he doesn't really want anybody around Debbie. And that's unfortunate because people like Debbie. And so if somebody gets into her life and starts telling her lies about people that she, you know, is friends with or that really like her, that's really gonna just um, hurt her feelings. And it will be a bunch of lies just to achieve whatever he's working at. Or did you just do this? Don't even tempt me again with that empty promise of spanking. I know. That's what I mean, Ollie. I just want everybody to get along. And he's just working on trying to make things difficult. But if he was honest with himself, he'd remember that Debbie's first instinct was to block him. And I said, no, no, no. Spaceman's a good guy. You can unblock him. Um, and that's the truth. And he knows. He's just, I don't know. You might want to think about it. You know? I mean, I think it's nice that, they're both into the same things. They can have good conversations. They both like similar things. Not everything, but similar. Something. I just, I don't understand why he wouldn't want to believe that I think it's nice. Why wouldn't he want to believe that? Why wouldn't he even think he wouldn't even know her if it wasn't for me? Or be unblocked if it wasn't for me? So I don't understand why he wouldn't want to just be happy, just like Ollie said. I want to be a member. A member of what? Spanking? The old hook finger? Um, all I can say is that honestly, Debbie, if you are listening, please don't um, let it any other direction than what we were the progress that we made on the channel this morning. As I said, I am sorry for earlier on the live stream I was the whips and spanking group. I knew it. I knew Ollie was that way. See, I can even picture Ollie in black high heel boots now. Look it. Now I got Ollie, XX, and Rachel Reed all wearing black high heel boots now. The images you guys put in my head. No, I'm so pissed at the fucking dog. Finding me fucking not sharing. I didn't even have it. I own 3 I can picture right now. XX. Little bustier. Oh my god. You're right. No black, you'll be tank. Well, I was home with a friend of me. I'll be right over. I know, right? Well, white. That's like fucking Nancy Sinatra. These boots were made for walking. That's just what you'll do. One of these days, all these boots are gonna walk all over. Are you ready, Ollie's boots? Start walking. Ollie's boots. That could be in the next stock account. Ollie's boots. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh god. Listen, I just can't believe that my fucking dog stashed some weed somewhere. That's fucked up. Didn't even share. Oh god. She rub one out. What? Oh my gosh. She said, don't take a cold shower, just rub one out. Oh my god. Funny fucker. Thinking about it, Rachel. His fucking video, Becky says, wait a minute, Tom. Let me rub this white stuff off my lip. Bye, XX. I love you. What the? Oh, the dog. But I know. That little fucker. He hid some weed one time. I heard him for 3 days. He was getting high. He would fucking unroll in the little cellophane, and then he would get high and eat McDonald's. Little fucker. Bye, XX. On a Sunday? What the hell? This is God's day. This is God's day. Go get your black high heels. Go to church. Oh my gosh, she's gonna help him in the shower. She's gonna rub your back. I mean, soap it up. Soap it up. Oh god. Oh, here. Oh, here she goes. Here she goes. Ollie white. Ollie's white boot. Ollie's boot. Fucking go-go boots. Oh god. Oh my god, now I'm picturing Ollie in fucking go-go boots. She's fucking dancing in the cage. I got fucking tears rolling down my face right now. Oh fucking A. Fucking funny shit. You guys are so funny. I know, yes. It should be. Bye, XX. Love you. I'm in New York City. Gonna see some titties. That's right. I don't even know what the fuck. Now I'm fucking nitty. Two titties. Woody woo woo. What up, dog? I like nitty. Oh my god. Pole dancing. Fucking Ollie pole dancing. Ollie can pole dance like no other. Like you have to. Oh my god, Ollie. You have to. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, you guys know what? You guys are so. Oh my god, that popsicle. No, he was talking about Becky in the other video. He was talking about fucking white stuff. Oh, so alright, you guys. This has been a wonderful, wonderful chat. I have tears rolling down my face right now. It's so funny. Thank you guys for ringing in the Sunday morning with so much laughter. Ugh, that popsicle. That is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen on YouTube. And there's a lot of weird shit on YouTube. With this Dom in New York City. I'm gonna go bang my head against the wall. Don't do that, Dom. Please. We love Dom in New York City. That was the best shit I ever saw. Dom in New York City. He turned their white boots to the 70s. No way, Ollie looks good in her white boots. These boots are made for walking. That's just what Ollie's gonna do. One of these days, Ollie's boots are gonna walk all over you. I love you guys, but I gotta sleep sometime, right? I'm a fucking bat, I swear to God. Vampire, something like that. I'm gonna go rub a dub dub like that. Rub a tug tug. Rub a tug tug. Bye, love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. All of you. Oh, no, Jeff. No one said anything. Anything about what? Jeff, I don't know. Sorry, Jeff. You're too late. We're leaving. We're leaving. But you can come back next time, Jeff. True. We'll say stuff. Truth. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to say it. I'm so sorry. Bye, you guys. 1990s. Bill will be returning in 15 minutes. I hope everyone has a great day, too. Much love. Peace, love, and tacos. Bye, everyone.